you say something, right? You be like, yo, just don't talk about that. And they might have a request, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if somebody violates it?
You see them after the battle.
I think you definitely.
That would be the best thing to do.
I mean,
Is it the best thing to do?
Yeah.
Second half.
Oh, so you think you should
Is
make
it
an example in front of the world?
Do no, okay. Here's the thing.
It sound
Here's
like
a
niggas be
scenario.
violating
Here's a scenario.
Yeah,
like
you have
context.
to. No, you have
Here's
to.
a scenario. Your
communicate.
niece dies. You tell a nigga, don't bring it up.
Nigga, bring it
He
up.
brings it up.
Uh-huh.
You wait after the battle. This is what.
You can't do that? That's I'm just saying.
Wait.
Nah, you trying to say like what?
It's
Because
like,
you don't know
It's
how-
like you can wait after the
You don't know
battle,
what kind
get
of
your money,
emotions
slap
you
the
gonna
shit out the nigga
Right.
back
But
then off camera instead of a melee, niggas throwing bottles.
You don't know what
potential
kind of
fans.
emotions.
Nah, I'm
is
just
gonna
saying.
come out of that
My
person
question is,
at that time.
did you get your money yet?
No, first of all, I
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
At least
I never,
secure the bag.
No, I've never seen.
Your second half is
in my
this
whole
shit.
time.
Amazing. I kick the fucking door off. Take the hinges with the door panel and the wall off. Body's getting hauled off. Lips getting torn off. Leg him with the sword off. He looking like a walking dead zombie trying to crawl off.
Alright. We back. My expert opinion. Here at Harlem Cuts. 2310 2nd Avenue. I forgot to do that last week.
Nah, I
as
said
usual.
something. I thought it was.
Right. We here. Of course, I got the king in the building. The king. Knowledge born. What's the sign?
You already know we out here, man.
And today's guest. Damn, where do I start, bro? Oh, look.
Right,
Late comers. All right, we gonna let this guy in, but while we doing that, we got 40 Cal in the building. How you doing?
40 cal.
Chilling. What up?
Pleasure, man.
Knowledge. What up, bro? Chilling.
And Mickey Factz.
What up, baby?
It's fashionably late.
Yes.
It's all good.
Right on time.
Right. Facts. Last time I saw you was Jump Into the Light. The VR spot.
Yeah, the VR joint.
Word.
Yeah, I was with my
I
daughter.
took a picture with him. I was like, yo, I'm gonna post this up and see what's up. Yo, later on I looked at the picture because my phone ain't shit. So the picture ain't look that good. I was like, I can't put this. But luckily, my man Mickey Factz hollered at you. Got you on the show. How you doing?
What's up, Cal?
What's going on?
What's good, man?
See you, man.
I checked it out.
Dipset.
Yeah, I checked y'all shit out. I was like, yeah, come up there. See
Word.
what it's about. Word.
Have some fun, man. We be chilling in here, man.
I see that.
It be a regular thing.
Yeah,
Yo.
I seen the meth joint. It was hot.
Yeah, Meth was just kicking it. Shout out to Meth. That's the big bro.
Yeah,
Wu-Tang forever.
What y'all think of the Wu-Tang saga joint?
You ain't talking about that.
I watched it.
I know you were okay. If y'all want to talk about it, go ahead. But
I just wanted to
watched
say,
it.
you bring it up.
Because
Yeah.
after, what we spoke with Meth about, I kind of was like, And then I was like, I still watched it, and I was like, I feel like it's still a good story, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I feel like it's an important story to tell in hip-hop.
Right.
Just like all the crazy stories, I feel like this is what they about to capitalize on right now in Hollywood. Like,
You think there'll ever be a Dipset story?
of course.
Of course.
Come
Yeah,
on.
I would love to see that.
That'd be crazy.
It's a strong movement.
I would love to see that.
I think the real question is, will 40 Cal be in the Dipset story?
I mean, all right.
Let's talk about
As
it.
far as that goes, for battle rap, you one of them guys. Like Fight Club, you was like the first face of Fight Club. Like one of the first people that really like you started to hear about it. Like, what's going on down there? You know what I mean? There was Mook coming through there. There was
But Cat 40 was there before me.
right,
40 was there like early on,
right.
real early on. It was 40, Nems was in there early.
Yeah.
Right.
Shout out to Nems. Fuck your life.
Fuck your life.
Yeah.
Avalanche was in there.
Avalanche.
Avalanche.
Wow.
Yeah, Avalanche.
Right now, Misfit is like, who the fuck are these niggas? Who they talking
I know
about?
everybody, but I'm thinking about Avalanche.
Avalanche, you don't
Sound
remember?
familiar.
They had Young Tay-Rock.
Young
Tay-Rock
Tay-Rock was in
Young
there.
Tay-Rock. Yeah, he was
Really?
there. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't remember seeing Tay in there.
Fight Club was
Couple
crazy.
times.
That's crazy.
Yo,
Yeah, it was a couple times.
give you a little history on the Fight Club. Invite only.
Only.
Popping, packed, wall to wall. Nobody in there except for industry people and people that was in the streets doing something. And they was in there betting on battles,
Every Monday
putting
night.
money up.
Every Monday night.
Every Monday night. I remember my first battle in there, my man got stopped at the door because they had pat down security. But it was cool. They was like, yo, just go to the car. Da-da-da. You know what I mean? Da-da, you get right back in. But that was the environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was just that type of energy in it. And I was there when you battled Sam the second time.
It's awful.
And I remember at the end of that, I was like, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here, son. Some shit about to go down, son. Let's get out of here, son. Niggas is in the hallway like, nah. I remember the arguments. Shit was crazy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, back then it was like, Fight Club was like the only place where they'd tell you who's the winner or the loser. They don't do that no more. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So when a nigga say you lose, you like, what you mean? And the way they had it, only the winner get the money.
Yeah.
It ain't no the loser gets nothing. You just lose and you go home with nothing. So he was like, damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So my mindset was cool.
Well, how much money was on the line that night?
That time, I think it was like 15 or 20. One or the other. It was like 15.
15 to 20. And the first time, how much?
It was like 11.
But this was
And I was a gentleman. I gave homie a second battle. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's when they wasn't really telling people who you battle, but I really knew I was gonna battle him a second time. So I said, all right, I'm gonna give you that battle. I gave it to him like the next 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Cause he was busy. Everybody was complaining. I was winning all the time in Fight Club, right?
Right.
And everybody would complain that like I'm a Fight Club artist or some shit like that, and he cool with the judges. He's a artist out there. Everybody knows him. So
They felt like you was
they
cheating?
favor him.
Yeah.
So I would sit there. I sit there be like, fuck it, get niggas from wherever. So these judges they had for that second battle was some niggas from a DVD they had that was floating around called Scarface for Life or some shit.
Scar
like
for
Life.
Life. Oh, you just reminded me. This is why they was trying to say that you didn't win. You dropped the line. You said something to Tripe. I leave you like these niggas, scarred for life. They was not feeling that shit. The judges was not feeling that shit. They was like, word.
It's like, niggas is like how you freestyling now in bars and shit like that. So I was doing that back then. Yeah, that shit didn't come off right. You right.
Yeah,
It's like,
they was not feeling that shit.
and that was like one of my last bars.
Either.
It wasn't a diss, but these
They
is niggas.
took it like,
okay, scarred for life. They were dudes that was locked up for a long time. Got cut, whatever, came home. So it's a bunch of gorillas like this sitting there judging the battle. Then you hear, I leave you like these niggas, scarred for
That's
life.
crazy.
And my thing was like,
They was not feeling
I said, these niggas, they don't know nothing about rap like that. They just know what they probably count oohs and ahs and shit like that, whatever the case. But like you said, I think that was like the deal breaker.
The deal breaker. They was like, nah.
It wasn't feeling that.
So that was like your first loss?
Yeah, that was like the first
Yeah.
loss.
What are you smoking them? Shan, come on the floor, come on the show. Let's debate this. 40 was smoking you, bro. He was getting you, son. Punchlines. That was something back then. Like if you stood the night in the Fight Club, the punchline rappers was the ones that was killing people. There was some people that it didn't revolve around punchlines. It was just like they had a different type of flow, like Solo. Solo was bodying shit in the Fight Clubs.
Yeah, he told me he got crazy.
Even Party was bodying.
Party. Yeah,
Right.
like niggas don't even know. Charlie Clips put me on a Fight Club. I did like a little year in jail.
Right.
I came home and he was like, it's a place where niggas be betting money. I said, betting money with battles? Bugging. So I would just come like he said. Niggas was coming there paying bills and shit off of like, you come with your mans and everybody, I got 2, I got 3. And they sided, but like this they would never air that part because
Yeah, so
battling,
we're not
you know,
gonna
it was
do
bad,
that.
you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
at the end of the day, we was, you know, it become a business or whatever the case. So what's crazy about it, mad people that's known came in the Fight Club, like a dude named, I don't know, what's his name, Red, Dirty Red or some shit, right? Like they had like how they interview like before you come in. And he was like, yo, I got a song with Puff and Big. You know, and they was like, who you want back? He like, I got a song with
light skin red with the long braids.
Nah, he ain't had braids.
Oh.
He got like a bald head. So they like, yo, you got a song with Biggie Smalls.
Right.
Yeah, this and that. So I swear to everything. We Googled this shit. He's the nigga that be like, ride, son, the super cat.
Yeah.
Where my Rubens at?
Yeah.
It's an old joint.
Yeah.
Where I think Super Cat is on
Super
it.
Cat, yeah,
I don't know if it's Don Dada, My Lady, whatever them joint.
Yeah,
He's
remix.
on the shit.
Right.
With Big. So this nigga came in the Fight Club. He came with props and shit. He come with eggs and shit, telling niggas, you ain't get the yolk. Smashed the whole egg on the nigga. Niggas is crazy.
That's
Yo,
so
He
niggas
cracked the egg
So battle
on
rap been turned
somebody's-
up, man. Come on.
Yo, Fight Club had niggas like I
crazy.
was like, yo,
Kill
why
somebody
they
if they
don't bring these
crack
shits
that
up? Yo, that shit was
Somebody
crazy.
gonna bring it
I
back.
mean, it was a whole pool table between
Right,
people.
right.
Like so,
Right.
so it wasn't. He didn't get the whole egg. You know what I'm saying?
But he got the yoke.
But he threw it on the table. Fucked up the table.
Yeah,
That's
it was
crazy.
shit crazy. They had a nigga from Sporty Thieves. He came through. He was nice. I forgot which one it was. He battled a nigga. B.
Like King Kurt or Marlon.
Yo, I can't even tell you. I just know he was one of them niggas. And he came
He was
through
fine.
and he body shit.
Crazy.
But they had, you know, it had to be something between them because it's too many tapes. They got Murder Mook tapes, old Serious tapes, like old Math tapes,
Facts.
old, you know, my tapes. And why not bring these out when you know you're gonna monetize off of them? Something's going on internally with them where I don't know.
I think they're
these
gone.
tapes.
Nah, I mean,
I think they're gone.
So
son.
wait, so none of y'all saw.
You don't think it
National
exists?
P?
I think they're
y'all
gone.
didn't see a National P interview?
Yes. And I felt like P
Was lying?
You bullshitting. You don't got him, bro. You don't got him, son. Stop fronting,
He
son.
said he,
Wait,
You
so he
don't
got the
have
tape?
him,
he said he
son.
putting the app out.
He's not, bro.
He
It's
said he
not
got the old
happening,
tapes?
bro.
He said he has everything.
Nah.
That's what he said.
Nah,
But why
bro.
not
Come
drop
on.
it already? Because as long as
You would have
got
dropped
it-
me in serious the first time as soon as you heard we was battling again. You know what I'm saying?
They got
takes
Tay
a long
Rock.
time
They got
to make
old
it
Tay Rock battles. They got at least 3-4. He'll tell you before he.
That's
came
crazy.
on. But some guy named Cicero,
Cicero was in there too.
Yeah.
He's still
Yeah,
better.
Cicero was doing his thing in there too.
Charlie Clips. He came a few times. Yeah, who?
Fight Club, yo.
So
dude.
Jones, right? Serious
Dude
Jones?
named
Yeah, the
Verse.
first time.
Remember Verse? From
Verse,
Bad
yeah,
Boy?
Verse. Verse used to whisper a lot, but he was nice. Freestyling, I don't think he came in there and battled with any writtens. He was always freestyling something.
He had a debatable with Murder Mook. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, the last event that they threw was Iron versus Jin.
Yeah.
The undercard was Nem Dot from Dot Mom
Yeah.
versus Nems. And they battled for the name.
What?
They battled for the name.
Who won?
Nemesis won.
Nemesis beat Nems?
Nemesis beat Nems. And Nem walked around the pool table. He was the first and only person to walk around the pool table and battle him in his face. And P didn't stop it. P did not stop it. He just let it go.
Of course not. Here's one thing I hated about the Fight Club. You could be dogging a nigga for 3 rounds, son.
Sudden death.
Sudden death overtime. I'm
Who wanna
like,
see
what are you
another
talking about?
Who wanna see another
Bodying this nigga. Why do we need to do a sudden death overtime?
Cause they was doing minute rounds. Like, and at the end of the day, when you start battling for a minute, you already know the setup. So you know, like, after you done got 8 bars out, they like time. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn. So if you done wrote your heart out for the first round, you like, that's kind of stupid. So you gotta always plan for the sudden death, cause you already know the opponent might be. It's going 9 times out of 10 is gonna be a sudden death. I rarely see a nigga get 3-0. I did it a few times, but that shit hard when a nigga is nice. You know how it is.
Being that you came from that, would you ever consider re-entering the battle game?
Yeah, the bag, right? The bag, I don't like the bag they be offering me.
You asked for like 40K in the past, right?
I know I ain't getting that. But you know, because I know what the other dudes be, you know, getting. So
Right.
maybe, you know.
I mean, I know people that
What's the magic number?
Oh no, we can't put that on.
I mean, if he got a number that he's willing to disclose, hey, they might be willing to pay it.
I mean, I think that's something that I think ARP would just do it. Like, I think
Yeah.
ARP.
ARP will pick it up?
Yeah, I think ARP will pick that up.
I'm talking to ARP, so you know, you know, when it's something more concrete, I definitely, you know, you're the first person, I'll let you know.
Who's on your hit list?
If it's anybody on your hit list.
People that took your bars before?
I don't got nobody in particular, yo. That's shit crazy. It's certain people that I probably wouldn't battle because I see it's too physical. You know what I'm saying? When I'm looking at battle rap now, it's too much. It's getting more touchy-feely pause as we go along. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how they do these contracts where if you fight, you don't get your second half. I don't know how they doing it, but it seems like niggas is pushing the envelope.
Definitely.
I think niggas is getting their second, as soon as they get their second half, as soon as they get there, and they be like, all right, we good.
That's good.
Shit, right?
We doing
It's a
whatever
go.
we want. I'm not gonna lie, that happened a couple times with me, but I think that it's in everybody contract that you're not supposed to touch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Most of the time
and they
you
do it
can't.
anyway. Because, you know, the crowd, they get excited like, oh, they like that shit. You know what I mean?
But what's
But there's
too
niggas,
far? That's what I want to
but
know.
there's niggas that battle and have great battles that don't even touch each other at all.
True.
Like Rock and Geechee had like probably the battle of the night on that lockdown card. Niggas ain't touch
you
each other
gotta
at all.
understand that it's going like battle rap transitions, right? Just like I seen one episode when you talking about niggas got the spirit hand now.
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah, you know niggas got the PG bouts and with all that shit, right? You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of influence from
So
program.
I think the transition now is niggas push the envelope of touching. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be like, nigga might go from tapping your chest. Let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool. Nigga
Finger
might,
poking.
yeah. Niggas on your shoulder, shit like that.
Pocket tap.
Pocket, you know, that's
But
a
the way that
signature
niggas
move.
dunking now.
Yeah, you getting dunked on now.
I can't say
Flipping
nothing
your
because I feel like I
hat.
started that.
Duncan?
I dunked on Ill Will versus in the 2-on-2. In the 2-on-2. But we cool. So it's like, alright, you know what I mean? Like we cool. I got laughed
It's
that
a
off.
rapport thing.
Right.
And I feel like somebody like 40, right? Like, he hasn't been around some of these guys for them to feel comfortable
To
enough
touch him, yeah.
to touch him. So
Right.
it's like, the way he feels about that, like, you gotta respect something like that. So somebody like, he could battle somebody like JC who doesn't do something like that. You know what I mean? It'll be dope.
Yeah, to be around for
'Cause
that.
he a
That nigga.
lyricist.
But what if JC trying?
Come on, JC's not gonna try nobody. And that's not a shot. It's just
No,
like, that's not his style. That's not his style. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, it's not.
I think it's certain battle rappers' style to be more physical or aggressive and
Because there's aggressive battle
This is
rappers.
slick,
Like
yo.
Sean's aggressive, but
Yo,
Sean don't
I
touch you.
seen niggas slick. Niggas that sit there and go the whole back. I seen a nigga tap a nigga pockets the last bar. Like, yeah, and whole list. Like,
Right.
what the fuck? That's some sucker shit.
No, the shit that get me is when they
To
do
me,
it.
that's some
When they
sucker
do it,
shit.
they
That's
be
the
like,
last bar.
and then
They
walk
roll
over
over.
here and be like this. I'm like,
try to
why
do
you
it like
why
a
you there? Like, and just be out real quick. Like,
See, next
on,
nigga
son.
gonna want to snatch your pockets down. Like, yeah, you see Matt?
You know,
Them niggas
I
stood.
saw something crazy this week where a dude said, something, Mike Turner, and he grabbed this dude
Yeah,
just
he
talking
swept,
about-
he swept, he
him
swept the
around
nigga with
the
the crowd and
room.
shit.
We
Yeah.
just was talking about that.
I was like,
Swept the room with the
Like,
nigga and shit.
what
like,
league is that?
is he still alive? Is he still
Nah,
alive?
homie was like, yo,
No, but homie was
chill.
asked for letting him do
What he
that.
do? He said it's
Yo,
all good.
chill. Like, nah, he was like,
He
chill.
dragged him.
Nah, bro, he grabbed him from
Oh
here.
my
Now you talking about the nigga that got
To the
dragged.
other side.
Yes, and then put him
Then
back
to the
in
other
place.
side.
Yeah.
Then to the other side. And then brought him back. And then homie was like, nah, you doing too much.
Yeah, like,
Nigga been doing too much. He been past the line.
And he
Like,
was bigger than him, so it just looked bad. He was
It looked
a
bad.
little rag doll, just
looked
getting
real.
ragged up.
that's too much.
So nigga automatically won that round.
But I feel like there's like battle rappers coming up that's like, this is cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
oh, he got my shirt. This is gonna go viral.
What's too far now?
I think you know, like
Can you answer that? What's too far?
I mean, for me personally, I think when like you just one of these, or like like you tapping pockets too much, or like pushing or bumping too much. Like, I mean, Arsenal does it, but like it's not in an over aggressive way. But I feel like when you like getting too physical, like then it's just like, alright, you want to fight. You want to fight.
Niggas be from the streets, B. I think one time is enough.
One time.
But as
one time might be too much.
But seasoned battle rappers, I understand and respect that some people have.
They have a
between each other.
I can understand that.
But then you gotta think about it. You gotta also think about it like this. If
Cassidy and Arsenal, come on.
Yeah, I mean, but like that.
But see, like Good said, right? I wouldn't have respected Arsenal if he didn't do that, because he do that to everybody else. Right. So how you not gonna do it to
Cassidy,
him?
I mean, but Arsenal didn't. Arsenal, I've never seen
I said
Arsenal
the same
grab
shit
a
too.
nigga
He OD'd.
and shake. I've never seen Arsenal grab a nigga and shake. He grabbed the nigga and said like this. You know, like that shit was crazy.
But then Cassidy, he did a little dunk
Cassidy
move.
let it happen.
Cassidy did the dunk?
Like
So I think that they might have conversated about
Like
it.
Nate Robb? Nah, that was a little too much.
Like, because they caused the
I thought it
commotion
was
after.
too, but
Dunk
you know.
move was like, you had to do that. Like my thing, like Philly, a lot of emotions was in the room. Right?
Yeah.
So when you disrespecting they pride and joy and all that, niggas is like,
Yeah.
What's going on?
spit, like
Yo,
whatever,
yeah.
like
the
nigga,
commotion in there
you
in
know what
the
I'm saying?
building,
Like
everybody
you know,
got
I mean,
happy.
everybody don't want to, keep it professional, but like, come on, bro.
People use
Blow
it as a
smoke back.
wow factor, you know what I mean?
Know what I'm saying?
To add on to the disrespect, right? To be like, oh man, I smushed them up. But I think a huge portion is the being cool with each other, right? Because I don't really think if there was two rappers that got real like tension, that they be really touching each other like that. Which is why I was a little surprised at the Arsenal thing, because I feel like they was going back and forth for a minute. It was on camera. I don't know how they was off camera, like what it was just like, all right, cool, good shit, yo. This was a great face off.
Right.
But I think more so it's the relationship you have with the opponent. Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes it even the relationship you pushing it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I got a
Like
good question,
Yeah.
right? Because I see these contracts, right? Do they ask y'all like, what is there something you don't want to talk about or want the other person to talk about?
I feel like you gotta say
You
that.
gotta
on
bring
your
that
own.
up yourself. Yeah.
You gotta bring
You
that
gotta
up.
say that on your
They
own.
ain't asking you shit. They
Like
giving you a general
last year,
contract.
rest in peace, Georgie. My brother passed away, and I was telling people, yo, don't say nothing about that. Like, don't do it. And they was like, all right, cool, respect it. Nobody said nothing.
Right.
But I think you have to like take that step and be like, don't do it, bro, because
So my next question is, you say something, right? You like, yo, just don't talk about that. And they might have a request, right?
Mhm.
What if somebody violates it?
You see them after the battle.
after.
I think you definitely.
That would be the best thing to do.
I mean,
Is it the best thing
if
to
you
do?
win
Yeah.
the second half,
Oh, so you think you should
Is
make an
it the
example in
best
front of the
thing
world?
to do? No, okay, here's the thing.
It sounds
Here's a
like niggas be
scenario.
violating
Here's a scenario.
Nah,
like
you have
concept.
to. No, you have
Here's
to.
a scenario. Your
communicate.
niece dies. You tell a nigga, don't bring it up.
Nigga, bring it
He
up.
brings it up.
Uh-huh.
You wait after the battle. This is what.
You can't do that? That's I'm just saying.
Wait.
says you can't
Nah, you trying to say like.
It's
Because
like,
you don't-
it's
you
like,
don't know
It's
how-
like you could wait after
You
the
don't know
battle,
what kind
get
of
your money,
emotions you
slap
gonna
the
bring.
shit out the nigga.
Right.
Back
You don't-
then, off camera, instead of a melee, niggas throwing bottles.
You don't know what
potential
kind of
fans.
emotions.
Nah, I'm
is
just
gonna
saying.
come out of that
My
person
question is,
at that time.
did you get your money yet?
No, first of all, I
That's what I'm saying.
No,
At least
I never,
secure the bag.
No, I've never seen.
Your second half is
in my
this
whole
shit.
time, in my
Like,
whole
I
time
don't know.
battling, I never seen nobody not get the money. I'm gonna just say that because
For fighting?
Yeah, I've never
Okay.
seen nobody not get
Battle
paid.
rap secret.
No, I've never seen
No,
that.
I'm just saying. I ain't know that either.
I've
Like,
never, I don't know, but I've never seen somebody not get paid.
you've
like,
never
yeah,
seen somebody
alright.
not get paid.
Yeah,
So
like-
for fighting, niggas don't lose their second half?
I mean, did you lose your second half, man?
Because that's what we're under the
Yeah.
assumption of.
So
We
look,
thinking it because
most of the
you
time-
don't want to put it
like,
out
yo,
there.
come on, don't be putting that out
But
there.
I'll be honest with you. I kind of got paid before I went on stage. so-
Everybody does.
No, not everybody.
I
It
know.
always
I
go
do. I
down
say,
like
look,
that.
before I even spit a
That's
lick
crazy.
of my first round, I need to get paid because I don't know what's gonna happen here. Who knows? A fight break out, everybody out of here. Now I want my cash on right now before I get up here.
Right.
So most
Wow.
people are paid before they even start rapping. That's one. Two, what kind of shit? Even if I fought in the middle of the battle and it was in the contract and I get my bread, the hammer's coming out. I want my bread. I wrote my rounds. You gonna give me my bread.
So you got paid for this. People
Yeah.
bought tickets.
Correct. No matter
Right.
what, if it's a fight, you still getting fucking camera time for this. People gonna talk about your event all day, whether I fucked it up or not.
But man.
But then there are
really go
there are
there.
things
I
that
want
come
my
with
bread.
the losses.
I made
There
this
are
argument during Charlie.
No,
when
it is a
when I
loss.
battled Charlie Clips,
It's
I
a
kind of
loss.
made the argument. I said, look, yeah, I got crucified, but you niggas got blessed. I'm like, Christ, you. I brought the attention to y'all shit.
True, because
You know
you're
what I'm
still in
saying?
the headlines. You still the
However,
main
right.
topic.
What you saying?
You burn bridges, of course.
There's gonna be some idiot that's gonna be like, I'm gonna do this
Nah,
on
nah, nah.
purpose.
I don't agree with fighting because it messes it up. Number one, for the fans.
Right.
The fans come, they pay an exceptional amount to be there. They want to see a whole battle. And I could say that just watching a battle from a fan's perspective.
Right.
I wanted to see Mook, the 2-on-2 with Mook. And that fight really blew mine. Because I'm like, fuck, I wanted to see the battle.
Right.
So I know if I was feeling like that, fans that's paying top dollar feels even worse. Just to come back a little bit to what you were saying about the contract, because there was a lot of talks of me breaching the contract with Farrah, right? Which was not, which was
I
not
remember
true.
that,
Which was not the case.
Right, which was not the case. Because
You wasn't supposed to talk about her
had
mother.
it been in the contract, I would have never did it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the disconnect that was there is me and Farrah didn't speak about that.
Okay.
So I think like if I'm gonna battle Mav tomorrow, me and Mav should definitely have that conversation. And I want respect what he has to say as a peer or as somebody, you know, face to face. I think you should never leave it to the battle leagues to set the criteria for what you want in a contract. You definitely have to communicate that to the rapper. Because leagues will tell you like, yeah, I need to get both of you in the same room or we need to talk about it. Because they could put something in a contract and then the person might breach it, but they still getting paid. So you really gotta talk to somebody. Cause like in my specific scenario, like a week before the battle, the league owners hit me up, was like, don't say this. I'm like, it's a week before the battle, it's a dub.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Too
whatever
late.
I wrote, it's
Right.
way too late. So that was the case. So no, it wasn't in the contract. It was just brought up to me way too late, and it wasn't brought to me by the right person, right? So had the female I battled approach me like, look, sis, can we just not go there? No problem.
Right.
From jump, because it is what it is. We can just take that out and do what we do. But you know, in my experience also, if somebody gives me a stipulation, I'm gonna throw one right back at you. Like, all right, cool, I can't talk about that. Cool, you can't do this then.
What would be a stipulation?
For me,
Yeah.
I honestly feel like if they don't mention Cortez, yeah, that would be half
they
of
do have
their
that.
material. That's half of their material in the garbage.
Gone.
So that's my thing. Cause
They be
it's-
like, nah, fuck it, nah.
yeah,
They be like, nah, we.
Yeah, talk about
and
it.
I knew
Talk about
that
it.
because
Fuck it.
even when Debo, he's the league owner, he was like, don't mention her moms or whatever, and I was like, cool. If she don't mention Cole, I'll alter my rounds a week before. If she don't mention Cole, but I know it's almost impossible for a girl to battle me without mentioning Cortez.
Right.
So it's like, you know, they use that as like a thing, and I've really legit never had a battle without them mentioning it. So she mentions it in the second round, the first round. So I'm just like, well, she's not listening, you know. So why should I? You know what I mean?
Was you going to do it anyway?
This is stupid. I honestly, in my opinion, didn't believe that I attacked her mom.
Right.
I think the bars were more targeted to her
Yeah, that's
and
right.
her upbringing.
Yeah. Right.
It wasn't like I was.
But it's just the
"Fuck
fact that
your
her
mom
mother
is
was
dead. I'm
mentioned
glad-"
in it. It was
Yeah,
like she
it just-
took it. And I think also because, you know, you was kind of kicking the ass, man. I think that adds.
That kind of
That's
stinks.
I think that adds like,
to it.
yo, they doing extra, yo. Yeah, I mean, because you don't want this shit
Because
to keep going.
as soon as I said,
Yeah, I was watching.
mom and
Shorty.
pop, she was like, oh, nah. She mentioned my mom, done. But I'm like, come on, it's the content of
Right.
which I mentioned it. Because I'm not a fucking monster.
Yo, I was
I'm not up
watching it
here
with
like,
a shorty. She was like, yo, why she doing that? Like, why?
Yo,
Why she made her do that? I was like, damn, yo.
This is crazy.
but I told her in the future or anybody, yo, if you feel like it's a touchy situation, we could talk about it as grown individuals that can come to an agreement. I personally don't like the stipulations getting like out of hand, because then everybody's gonna be like, well, I don't want you to do this, I don't want you to do that. And it kind of filtering something that's supposed to be raw already, right? So I do understand deaths and things that people are sensitive to. I understand that. We even touched on that a little bit before.
Right.
Like, I get it. But me personally, I feel like you can say whatever the fuck you want because it don't matter. Like, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna be tight. I'm just gonna be even more upset, and it's gonna give me the ammo I need to wipe the floor with you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, for me personally, don't talk about my kids. Just leave my kids out of it.
I mean,
don't mention their names.
Own
I'm not trying to go through that every battle.
Everybody got their own thing. Everybody got their own thing.
What if somebody just don't like you and don't give a fuck? Like, yo, my nigga, you can say whatever, I can say whatever. If you got stipulations, just don't battle me then, nigga.
We can't battle.
Okay,
we can't battle.
Okay.
Right. But I think it should be discussed beforehand. You can't assume, like, just because he's saying it on the show right now, I'm pretty sure if people watched it, they're like, all right, cool, I know I can't talk about his kids. But if they try to battle him next, they should definitely be like, all right, what we doing? Are we getting personal? Are we just doing bars? Because I know people, like I've seen people have those discussions because they're friends. They be like, all right, my G, we battling, what we doing?
Right.
We going personal or we just doing our thing?
I'm glad you said that, not to interrupt you. As a fan, I hate the fact when people, like, I could tell you when the battlers are cool.
Right.
I hate when they battling, they giving each other pounds. That was good.
Buddy battles.
They in the motherfucking, they in your ear, yo, I ain't gonna lie, that line was hard.
It
I don't want to
fucks
see
it up.
that, my nigga.
It's like, we supposed to be at war right now.
that.
Come on, man.
Like niggas be all in character, nigga be bumping you and shit. Fuck your kids and this and that. And then you say something ill, he be like,
dap him.
Yeah.
Fire. That was
hit him
fire.
on the back,
That was hard.
hit him back.
That was hard.
I don't want to see it during the battle.
You
but
wildin'.
like most of the time, if I respect the MC that I'm battling, maybe after I'll give him a pound. Certain people don't say shit. But if I really respect you as an MC and I thought you did your thing, I think maybe me and Official was the only time I gave him props after the battle. Usually after the battle, it's just like, all right, cool, I killed you, I'm out of here. But during the battle, the whole thing is like, I guess it kind of dilutes it. Because the fans are looking at it in that perspective.
Yeah,
They're not seeing what's going on after or before.
Sometimes I like the tension, son. I'm not gonna front. Sometimes I'll be like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'll be like, yeah, what's up?
I want to see a nigga like when you give him a pound, he'd be like, nah, fuck out of here, nigga.
Yeah.
I want to see that. Like,
It's going
what
down.
Those
everybody
make
wanna
the
see.
best battles though.
Yeah,
Like you
that's
and
what I
Hollow.
wanna see. Yeah.
Like we knew y'all wasn't cool.
At the time.
At the end of the battle,
That
I like when y'all
but-
dap it up. But at the
John, me and John, we was at the terms where we ain't know what was gonna happen when we battled. But it gave it a good edge. Like at the end of it, I was like, oh shit, we got through that battle. That's what's up.
It was electric.
All right, cool, nigga. Yeah.
Yo, that's serious.
We
battle.
became
It's
cool.
Crazy.
But the
serious?
serious joint,
Yo, you talk about getting through battles, my nigga.
That's that whole episode.
Yo, that shit was a movie. Watching
Yeah,
them niggas face off.
the
and
face
shit.
off. Oh, I was Jesus.
I say, yo, this niggas is crazy.
Who won that face off, man?
The face.
Who won the
How do
face
you
off?
win the face off? I know what you're saying though. I know what you're saying.
Winning the face
I know
off,
what
my
you're saying
nigga.
though.
Niggas be like,
Yo, see, look, you know what I think? I think Cassidy has the best
Oh yeah.
Face offs.
Oh, yeah.
face-offs in the
Hell
business.
yeah.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
Most
I
bad.
admit
He can sell a
that
fight.
he's smart enough that he know his bars might not be up to par, but he could sell a motherfucking fight.
Hell yeah.
That's all it's about.
Do you think he could sell it one more time?
I do.
After like the third loop.
Even with all, I
Yeah.
feel like
But
I do.
But of course, the bag is not gonna be bigger.
It's not gonna be the same.
It might.
If he sells out
Yeah,
again,
because he's still
like
selling
yo,
the
you
ticket.
gotta understand.
What if it's
sold
like
out wall to
a
wall?
Cassidy versus Lloyd Banks?
It would have to be
It's going to
that.
generate. It's going to
Do I
definitely
have to be
generate the
sold?
interest.
Who's gonna pay?
I don't see them giving
What if-
Lloyd Banks 30,000.
I could see him giving Lloyd
I
30,000.
want to see Lloyd.
I don't see Lloyd
First time
accepting
out?
30,000.
First time out?
They'll give him that.
I think so.
Any fan that was
It's
a fan
Lloyd.
of his music, they just gonna
He
buy it.
platinum.
They gonna buy it off rip.
They gonna buy. It's the same situation with Cass. When Cass came back, nobody knew if he was gonna be good. But
Right.
it's Cass. It's like
It's worth to pay whatever it takes to see it.
Right.
Niggas wanna see it.
Yo, Cassidy is one of the funniest niggas on the
His facials
planet.
is mad funny.
No,
Anything-
did you see the episode when he was here, son?
Yeah.
He was like, you don't want me to look in your eyes. That's what I do. I take niggas' souls.
Yeah, I take niggas' souls.
when I
Facts.
look in their eyes. I was like, yo, this niggas.
He don't let you talk. Either.
Right.
Like,
Nah,
he'll get his thought out.
He steered the narrative. He definitely steered the narrative. But
Yo,
That
I want
whole-
to ask you though, do you think you can really like get back in the groove of this shit? Because it seems like for everybody, it takes like you can't just get in there and think you're just gonna kill anybody.
yeah, 40.
And I know you got that. I know in your mind,
I need to know, like,
you know
okay,
in your
the
heart,
bag is
you
one
the best,
thing.
nigga. I kill these niggas.
The bag is one thing. Punchlines, I've heard your punchlines be recycled by some of the top dudes in battle rap now. Y'all gonna think I'm spelling Iverson when the beef is done, cause I'll leave you with an IV and an ER, son. Then I heard Surf do it, I was like, word. I heard this verse, I heard that bar like 7 years ago. And there's other joints, like I could run down a list of like different bars, but how do you feel like, damn, niggas is spitting my material now? If I got in the game right now, you feel like you would be on that level, like I will smoke one of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I be one. Yo, now I think, it's a nigga named Al 40 Cal.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Yeah, there's definitely somebody called
I saw that today.
Like I follow
100%.
Smack on IG, so you nigga posting. Shout out to him. He probably watching, right? Dog, like it's to that point. Like, what if a nigga just call himself Ralph Math Hoffa?
No,
There's Sean Hoffa. Salute to Sean
no,
Hoffa.
but there's a Sean Hoffa.
Salute to Sean Hoffa.
There's a Sean Hoffa.
Keisha Misfit. You
I
like,
just better never hear him.
You be like, yo.
I better never hear him like walk in and be like, Hoffa, that's my shit, bro. You can't, Sean, we met, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that.
I'm not gonna front.
Sean
I kind of
Hoffa,
felt like that.
that's cool.
There's a rapper called Fire the Misfit.
Yeah, it is Fire the Misfit. Yes, you're
I'm
right.
sending cease and desist letters, my man.
Fire the Misfit. You're
Don't
right.
do
There
that.
is Fire the Misfit.
Don't do that.
I forgot about that. That's a fact.
Yeah, don't do that.
Nah,
There's so many questions go to your head. Like, how do you present yourself? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you be like, yo, I'm Hoffa, or do I misfit? And they be like, oh, I know you, and then you correct it when you get there. Like,
Oh, no, not that one.
Nah, not that one. Nah, that's not the one you paid for. Nigga, you paid for me. That's a whole like scam to get you. A nigga be like,
Oh, they
yo,
got Hoffa on the card? Niggas get there like,
This is the Hoffa?
where's he at?
this is some
What's
nigga.
this? But you know what? Since I know like Smack and Bees will probably never do it. It would be a dope for the name card. But I think that some of these guys got to get their status up a little bit more. But that would be fire.
Would you do it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I kill Fire the Misfit.
Your name gonna be Sean, nigga. Period.
For the Hoffa?
Sean.
But like as far as like just like how the culture changes, right? And it's always changing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's constantly changing.
All right.
So just to piggyback off of what Knowledge said, right? Like, do you really feel like even with tempo wise, you know what I'm saying, and how complex the culture has gotten, do you feel you would be able to be in the ring with these new guys and just how they perform now? Like, it's not even like the same when we were all coming up. Like, it's
Not just bars.
It's not just bars. It's like these guys is performing their bars. They being extra with their bars.
Moments is like the big thing.
Moments. It's more like theater as opposed to just rhyming. You know what I'm saying? So like, do you feel like you could jump into this particular era and hang with these guys? Because we know you're nice and we know you got the bars, but it's kind of not the same like how we was from block to block to block to block.
And and I'm smart enough to know that, right? And let's be real. The signed rappers that came before me all took L's. They all took L's to the hot take, because it's that it sells battles. Yo, he's battling this one, the Joe Buttons, the J Mills, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it make it kind of bad for a person like me, because they're gonna be like, oh, he's gonna be another one.
right.
Top 10 niggas gonna snoke this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whoever he gonna get. So I'm smart enough to be like, I'm gonna start. I might start smaller, or I always wanted to battle somebody that was on my level. Like, somebody that had a deal or something, or was on a rapper like
J Mills?
Yeah, I would have did J Mills, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I know for a fact when you be like, I be like, I'm on a battle, is niggas is gonna be like, what? I'm gonna smoke this 40 cal nigga. Let me get him, Smack. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I get it. I get it. So, I would love to do a little, just like boxing. You do a little spar match, and then get into
one rounder.
Because I'm smart enough to know it's like how you said, right? You we spoke earlier. You said, it's different in URL. Like after 2-3 bars, they won't let you stop. They going crazy.
Yeah.
Then you gotta go reset it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's something I might get used. I have to get used to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm remembering bars from start to finish.
Right.
I gotta get used to like starting and resetting and shit like that.
You're
That's
talking
to
in,
me,
in
like,
front of your round, or your niggas hyping you up, and you like, oh.
Just-
But
yeah,
first
just to
round,
get back.
like the first round versus Sam Scarfo when they stopped you. That's something I never saw in the Fight Club. When they was like, yo, hold on, hold it down, hold it down, hold it down. He was standing there, he was like, come on, I'm trying to rap.
You know why? Cause fucking Fight Club was real strict. They had a no stuttering rule.
No stuff.
Right.
No
Like, you
stuff.
know, that's the only place that's
Study
like
gone.
that. So,
That's
you know,
crazy.
we battling for money, and I be like, I hit you with the nigga, oh.
Round done.
Nigga, and I'm, you know, we arguing like, bro, that's part of my round, bro. Nah, fuck
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? So,
So they automatically disqualified you if you stuttered?
if you stutter,
Yeah.
yeah.
That round.
Crazy.
You
So,
done.
Yo,
so niggas would be getting disqualified like
That's
a
fine.
motherfucker.
You gotta
That's
be
fine.
perfect.
That's fine. That's
Yo,
fine.
my young boy was with a battle Reed Dollars. My boy Young Ace, he battled Reed Dollars, and shout out to Reed. But he was killing Reed Dollars, but he lost because he stuttered in Fight Club.
That's crazy.
And I told him, I said, he ain't know who Reed Dollars was. I said,
I mean,
this
I
nigga.
like we were talking earlier. Like I remember going to Fight Club, and you know how you guys, when y'all go to events, right? You be seeing the rhymers, they be pacing back and forth.
Getting ready.
And Fight, it was worse at Fight Club.
There's no place to
like
pace.
They was having anxiety attacks because you gotta be perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
There's
crazy.
no such thing as a stop. A nigga could react. You can't stop. You
Crowd like,
gotta
nah,
act-
let him get it, let him get it, let him get
You
it
gotta
back.
act like they didn't even react.
Yeah.
You gotta be. It's like tunnel vision.
That's crazy.
And that's why I be looking at these guys now, and I be like, how? Like how does Smack, who went to the Fight Club, Beasley, who went to the Fight Club, allow guys to stop, stutter, choke, and let them like
Yeah.
get away with that shit? Because that's not how.
That's
we
hurting the
came up.
game.
But it's
True,
different.
but how do you deal with that?
Fight Club
though,
was
right?
invite only. Motherfuckers is paying like $180
Right.
to come to these events, bro.
250
But
stage
niggas-
pass.
Like,
but
it's
niggas
not-
they bet they
How do you-
own
how do
bread.
you-
No,
They
my
bet their
nigga,
own
no.
bread. They
How
bet
do you
their own bread.
gauge that,
And even to the last tail end of Fight Club,
Right.
they was charging niggas to come in because again, like 40
It's
cents.
not the
Yeah.
capacity at what it's
their own
now.
bread.
Right.
So it's like if you put up your own bread and a nigga stutter, the other opponent stutter.
Yeah.
It's like no, let that rock. He stuttered. I want my money.
Yeah.
Like that's how to
Nah,
me
real shit.
personally.
But that
you're
don't-
supposed to be perfect.
But
when
that
you
didn't
battle.
mean you lost the battle. That just meant you lost that round.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
it
I'm
was the
saying.
round.
Right,
It was the
right,
round. It
Yeah.
was the round.
Right.
But to me, like we even Matt, you know how it used to be. Like
Yeah, but what do you do?
Thank God it's not like that no
No,
more.
no.
but it made
What
niggas-
would you
it
want
made
them
niggas
to
better.
do?
Fuck that.
What would you want Smack to do? How do you gauge that? What do you
Yo.
say? You stutter, I'm not paying you.
No.
So what do you want? What do you want?
I would think,
Bro, there's no way. There's
would
no
think-
way at the level that
So
battle
what,
rap is
what
at
would
right
you
now.
like to see? If in a
Nah.
perfect
I
world,
personally think-
what would you want to see?
what would be good is like dudes who's like fucking up or whatever, like they shouldn't be able to advance as fast as niggas who's on
Dude,
point.
top tier dudes be stuttering.
But that's what I'm saying. So he shouldn't be able to just get the next super crazy shit to the nigga who working hard, who not fucking up at all.
It's
No
a different
way.
type of game.
I'm
though.
just
way.
saying that would make sense to me though.
I mean, it's
If
a
he
weird-
fucking up, he
No
shouldn't
way.
just
For like a
get
Calico, right?
whatever.
Say like
Right.
Calico just fucked up, right? I would say he
Yeah.
just fucked up. Yeah. So what you want them to do to Calico?
Yo, my nigga, do a volume right now, kill, get your shit back up, and
Hell
then
fuck
with
no.
the-
Math Hoffa.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
I
he
think,
didn't.
So.
He just
Hell
went
no.
into a IG verse.
yeah, that's what he did.
He didn't stutter.
He went to his go-to.
And Rex said that's
That
all
was a
good,
go-to.
because if you go to your shit for
Rex,
Rex,
look, let me tell you
that's
something.
lit.
Rex
nigga.
is the king of that.
Hold on,
Rex said you
hold
go
on.
to your shit, how's that a violation?
If me and Rex on the same card, and I'm outside practicing, he like, yo, man, come on, let's go over our shit. Aight. I spit my round. He be like, aight, what's your go-to?
Yeah.
This is something that actually
said
happened.
that.
I was
You
like,
said that.
go to? What do you mean, go to? You know, like a verse you could go to.
Case
this
get
shit.
fucked up.
So I was like, nah, I don't gotta go to, nigga. Like, this is my shit. He was like, all right, cool. He spit his shit, and he spit his go to. So he did the battle. I'm not gonna say what battle it is. This nigga did 3 go-tos. I was like, yo, this nigga wild out. He was like,
But he's known for that.
Nah,
Rex is known for
yeah,
that.
they said he won a battle.
Rex is known for
You know
spitting
why?
16s in his battle.
I think when battle rappers smoke, kind of fuck their whole shit up. I think
Before battle?
weed and battle rapping don't mix.
Right.
It's like
It depends on the person.
I think.
Yeah, because
Cause some people need weed to
some
get up
niggas
there.
smoke crazy.
It's like me,
be
I
on.
don't really like to be drunk on stage. I don't like to do that. But some people, it's like, yo, I need an L before I get on stage. So I mean, I guess it
Calm my
depends
nerves.
I think it depends on the
I don't know.
rapper.
Then I gotta ask
shit
that
don't
same
calm my
person.
nerves.
I
I'm
gotta
saying,
ask
you
that
don't
same
smoke
person.
like
did
that.
they fuck up that round, or round? Because I know the weed just be like I have a whole I do like performances and shit, and let me smoke before that. I'll be in the middle of the joint and be like, hit him with the. And I'll play it off like, nah, they ain't ready for that. Turn that shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they not ready. Let's bring him back.
Yeah, man.
There's gonna be a couple niggas that was at your show was like, oh, that's what that was. Oh, yeah.
They're not ready.
Nah, that's real shit.
Everybody, like,
I don't
I heard a couple battle rappers say that same shit too. So
I don't even like smoking before I do this show.
Yeah, I mean, I don't smoke
I do.
anymore. I stopped smoking.
I know.
Because smoking, I feel like it gives me it make me think too much. Like for me, that's why I quit.
Yeah.
That's why I quit smoking weed, because it bring me to like an anxiety state. Like you know what I mean? Almost
Right.
to the point where it's like, I would be totally prepared for something. I smoke weed, now I'm like, yo,
I'm not
start
I
sorry.
don't
really
know
looking
if
at
I can do this. And then niggas is looking at me like, Fit, what the fuck is you talking
Right.
about? Now I'm like, you know what? I gotta leave this weed shit alone. Shit just make me
Yeah, it's
Paranoid.
too much.
overthink.
Yeah.
See,
Like,
we on the same. All right, it depends on what kind of weed. They got too much shit out
Yeah,
here.
they do. They
hell
do.
yeah.
This nigga tried to sell me some shit called memory loss the other day. I was like, my nigga, why would I want that?
What?
But
Why
I need
would I
it.
want
I need
that,
it.
my nigga?
Memory loss. What
Give that to a nigga that had a bad day. My day was good. I won't remember this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
memory loss.
he posts a battle.
Nah, man. It just make me too. Also,
Paranoid.
it makes me, for lack of a better word, dumb. Like I feel like I can't have a sophisticated conversation. How? Right? So the way I'm talking to you right now, or whatever the case may be, you might ask me a question, I might be like, yeah. And I feel like a dumbass. So I had to delete that out my diet.
you be having that moment like, yo, I'm high.
Yeah.
Can't turn it off. Oh shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Does everybody know that I'm high right
That's funny.
Let you be high during a battle and niggas smoking you. You
I'm
be
not
like,
gonna
yo, is
say
everybody
nothing.
laughing at me?
Or they gonna know that I'm high.
Right.
But wait, I'm not saying nothing, so they probably know that I'm high.
Yes. That's why I was like, yo, this shit, I gotta quit.
Nah, for me, the only superpower that I get from smoking weed is I could watch a movie and do a voiceover of the whole shit. Totally different story, and it'd be hilarious. One day I'm gonna do this shit on camera. Son, I'll be sitting there with people just doing a voiceover the whole shit, like Inglourious Bastards. I made Brad Pitt's his little team, Crips, and the Nazis' Bloods. And I did a whole movie. Son, I had niggas dying, like. That's the only shit that should do.
You had to unlock something in your mind
Facts.
that said, you know what? Bring me there.
Facts.
Y'all ever get scared when y'all on stage?
Scared?
Scared?
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
man,
when I'm not
this shit.
prepared.
Yeah.
When I'm not prepared.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm
I
like,
think
I should
before I
make
do
up-
anything, it's like almost, not scared, but almost like, also depends on what it is. Like if I perform live, like my songs and shit, it's almost never any nerves, right? Only because it's like, all right, I performed this song about 80 times. There's no way I'm gonna fuck this up. But maybe a battle, like my first time on URL, I can't front. I was like, just can't fuck up, can't choke, gotta get the bars out, gotta react to, so I don't think I was scared. I think more so is I had to like make sure I was complete. You know what I mean? So the fact that I've never been on that stage, I would say it's definitely like, I wouldn't say, I'm looking for the right word, like anxious almost. Like, all right, I gotta get
Anxious,
this out. I just wanna go next. I just wanna get this off. Like I've been spitting this shit all day.
Hey, facts.
I just wanna
We
get
just
this shit
say
out of
it.
here.
We just say it.
And then watching other people battle, I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I just wanna go.
Right.
You know what I mean? So anxious, over anxious, and you get up there, but I wouldn't say like scared.
There's never a time that I don't get nervous.
Yeah, right. It's
Before
like
every battle,
right.
I'm nervous. There's a million thoughts in my mind.
correct.
Am I gonna fuck
Too much
up?
going on.
Hey, is he gonna do something that's gonna make me hit him?
Yeah.
What the fuck is gonna happen
Right,
here? You
right,
know what I mean? Like, but once you start
Rapping, it's over.
and you get that first reaction,
It's over.
nigga, it's like the beast come out. Like, nah, I'm home.
All that shit.
I'm home. What's
Releases.
good?
Yes,
Facts.
yes,
And
yes.
it's like,
I even heard people in the crowd say, "Oh, she comfortable." It's like, yeah, I am.
you get comfortable.
I'm comfortable. Where they at? Like, you know, then it's over. Now I'm over cocky. But before
Feeling
the
good.
battle, I'm like, yo, you sure this shit fire? You sure? Don't yes man me, nigga.
Yeah.
If it's trash, tell me it's trash. But
Had me looking
when you
crazy
get
up
on there,
there.
you get that first reaction. It's like,
That's
oh
crazy.
yeah, let's do it.
Now I was gonna ask my man Mick, guys. I seen you battle one time. How you felt like when you came to like the URL shit?
When I did the DNA battle, I mean it was a different experience from KOTD, Verbal War Zone, and Guerrilla Warfare.
Right.
Like this was like a small room, so it kind of felt like it was like a cipher kind of like, but just like more aggressive. Like I wasn't nervous or anything. It was more so I had to keep my composure because he had, from the face-off the night before, he had people just reacting to what he was saying in the face-off like it was like the craziest shit in the world. And I was like, okay, I know when I come in here tomorrow what is going to happen.
Right.
So I wanted to just get through everything clean. So after his first round, I knew my first round was better. So I was like, let me just get through this first round and we'll be good. And I knew what I had in the third round.
Right.
When he did his second round, I was like, oh,
This nigga's turning up.
this nigga left earth.
Yeah.
I didn't really even want to spit. I was like, I don't even want, like, it's over. Like, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, he got it. He got it. But I still went through the round, but I knew
That he had it.
that he had it. I was like, he got this round.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
But the volumes are kind of cliquish. Like it depends on who you there
Still,
with.
but you get the rap though.
You get to
Yeah.
rap, but
but still, you know,
get to rap.
people can act like,
And that's
yo, I don't
DNA
listen
though.
for the crowd.
That's DNA though.
Bullshit.
Like, come on.
Everybody listen for the crowd.
Yes, most definitely.
Everybody's like,
But, like-
it's like an alarm that lets you know that was bar.
That was
Okay.
good, that was good.
Oh, that was hard.
Like the last time I went to Champion, you know, Jay Black was like, yo, we never got the chance to put this footage out of us reviewing the battle. It was him and Tech. He was like, this is the last video we shot before Tech passed.
That's crazy.
So he showed me the footage.
Rest in peace, Tech.
Rest in peace, Tech. He showed me the footage. Tech started off like, yo, like, Mickey, I was very rough with you when I first reviewed the battle because I was going off crowd reaction. But then when you actually listen back to what was, he was like, nah, this is much
There's a
closer.
lot of hidden gems.
It's so, he was like, this is, and Tech was more for DNA during the review. But when Jay Black started to really break it down, and Tech was like, oh, he said that, he said that, it made it even, but that shit never came out. So even now, like, when I get online and niggas be like, yo, you died, I'll be like, alright, you are dumb. Like, 'cause you just listening to
But it's preference too. It's
you
preference.
spit those rounds to me when we was on
preference.
tour.
Right.
And I was listening and I was like, a lot of this shit is very coded. But it's good for the volumes. You in a room full of rappers, cool. But when you're in a room full of rappers that's here for your opponent, them niggas hear it and be like, that's what's fire.
And that's what, and that was the sounds, like even that, like when I was rapping and it was like a hot bar, niggas was like, that's all you heard. But when he said something,
The reaction.
it was like,
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But
Niggas
like-
doing cartwheels behind DNA, son.
I mean, but you know, that, even with that.
That shit could throw you
being
off.
said, No, it didn't, because I had a show one time with Cypress Hill at Sony Hall. And I remember walking out. When you walk out the stage, obviously it's the green room. I remember walking out and getting booed.
That's
Like
crazy.
walking out and getting booed.
They said, wow.
Why they booed you?
Because Cypress Hill fans are.
They just want
They
Cypress
just
Hill.
want Cypress Hill.
I know
That's it.
Cypress
And they're,
is.
and they're, you know, they're Mexican hip hop fans.
Right.
Right.
So when I got to the middle of the crowd, there was a group of like people who knew who I was and they was cheering.
Right.
But when I walked to the far right, I was
Boo.
getting booed.
Right.
So throughout the whole set, if I'm on the left or the right, I'm getting booed. And if if I'm in the middle, I'm getting cheered.
Should have came out with Cortez.
Well,
Why?
that was rude. But like, what I'm saying is,
Don Marino,
when I
man.
say all that to say,
Right.
I'm accustomed to getting booed if I'm in a bad crowd or saying something super hot.
I don't ever want to be accustomed to getting booed.
Nah, because you just never know. Like you could get booked to do a show for Trey Songz, and they only want to hear R&B, but you spitting rap shit, and they boo like. Or
Yeah, sometimes the crowd is just not.
they just not there.
They're
for
not
you.
fucking with you.
Right.
Right. Or they might not even react.
That line.
Right.
You clone, I should split your dome for trying to do me. Boom!
They booed him for that.
Split your dome for trying
They
to do
wasn't trying to
me.
hear that.
They wasn't trying to hear
So,
that. They was like, what, nigga?
So as I'm going through my rounds and I'm hearing that they not reacting to shit that I know is crazy, I'm just like, all right. Now I'm in Fight Club zone. So when you rewatch it, you see I'm just trying to get through this shit.
Right.
Because I already know what this is about. At this point in the game, y'all niggas is being dumb. So I'm gonna just get
you was like, damn, I should have showed up with like 20 niggas.
20 niggas. And you look behind, I had A-Ward, I had niggas that don't react. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he got Shine, who's the loudest nigga. You know what I'm saying? He got Rain, he got Twerk.
Word.
He got all these
Niggas
loud
just gonna go
loud.
crazy, right?
But even with that
So how
being
you
said,
feel about
DNA was
it?
the best
You
DNA
think
ever.
you won that battle?
I feel like it's a very debatable battle. I don't feel like it's a wash either way. I feel like it's super close. Because when you start breaking it down, it's like them niggas is basically neck and neck. And even if people say he got it, I'd be like, all right, cool. I lost this close to the best DNA we've ever seen. Ever. Against any battle he's ever. He said it.
Is this true?
DNA said that's the most he's ever prepared for any
The
battle.
nigga had 8 rounds for me.
He definitely said that. He said that was the most I've ever prepared in my life for a battle.
8
That
rounds.
You feel like it was the best DNA you ever saw?
Right.
Yeah, that was one of the best DNAs.
I
He
would- I
like
would-
with
I
him
wouldn't
rapping
say-
and coming like he came to try to out rap Making
Yeah.
Facts.
So like,
Yeah,
I feel
DNA
like-
was going in.
Nah,
He wasn't-
he went off.
DNA was going
So
in.
I can't be mad if somebody say he got it. Like I'd be like, all right, cool. Like,
But it's good
But
to
you-
battle
Porter, you
a
saw
good
that battle.
opponent. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't really remember
I
it
like that.
Cause
Yeah.
when
I ain't
I
gonna
beat
lie.
Daylight, I was tight. I was
Yeah.
dumb tight
You
when
you
I beat
wanna I like that shit. When somebody's going in, I like that shit. You know what I mean?
Right, nah.
So I would say, I think it makes for a better battle when both opponents are equally given what the crowd wants. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, DNA rarely lose.
Really?
I think I seen him lose
I think
to
DNA
K-Shine.
different. He's so
And
in the
and
moment.
now he's down with him. So you know what I'm saying? And he lost to Tay-Rock, I think.
He lost to the best K-Shine ever.
Yeah.
And now they're on the
Lost to
same
K-Shine.
team.
You know, but DNA again, like he adapts to who he's battling as well.
Yeah, and his environment.
And his
Right.
environment. And I feel like he knew he couldn't play with me. He was like, he told me after, he was like, yo, like, I had to over prepare for you because I saw what you did with Daylight and you're just dead nice. Like, I had to go that extra mile. So
He
like,
respect your
I had to so I had to respect that. I was like, all right, cool. Like if niggas say he got it, then it's like that.
Yeah.
Yo, I had a question I wanted to ask you, 40. We was talking about a potential, like, it's that time, a Dipset movie, and you said, are they gonna have me in it? What's your relationship, like, with the crew and everything now?
Well, it's I'm cool with everybody. Okay. But when I look at Dipset and like a few people look at Dipset, it's like an A and a B thing. You know what I'm saying? The A squad would be Jim, Cam, and Joel. B squad I guess be me, JR, and Hal Rad, whatever.
Yep.
So of course a lot of they're gonna definitely put the A squad on whatever's the forefront, and I always think like the B squad, we always get the short end of the stick. Like the funny shit, right? When we was rocking and doing our thing, I missed a lot of opportunities because they would always have me. I have to have like an A squad member there. You know what I'm saying? Like they wanted to put me on Grand Theft Auto, a song I had with Cam. He's gonna give me $50,000. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To me, that's good money, and I love Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Facts.
At the time. And nigga curved the shit like, come on, man. These niggas make $1 billion. That's all you gonna take 50,000? Damn, son.
Shit, nigga.
Like that's
That's 50,000 on
Right,
Cam.
he was
Like,
that, like,
damn,
yeah, you know
nigga.
what I mean? It was
so he
like,
rejected it.
yeah, they was like, all right, cool. That's how you feel, cool.
But you still ended up on a joint with Hell Rel
Yeah, we did. That was a light check, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't that, you know.
So what? You felt like you didn't push the opportunity, so because you allowed them to kind of like take the helm?
No, it's just that it's about preference. Like, all right, let's be real. Capone and Noriega, right? Mm-hmm. I'm quite sure when whoever's they booking agent, a lot of people might call Noriega first.
Right.
He had the reggaeton shit popping, plus some Capone and Noriega hits.
Right.
And he had his own thing popping. No disrespect to my boy Capone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just a preference thing and it's about business. Why would you go to, you know, JR and 40 Cal if you're gonna holler at Cam and them first? And then we get it, you know what I mean? We would still get booked because we had a fan base, but you know, for the masses, it's like that. So to answer your question, you know, they made a movie, it's no guarantee they gonna put us in it. You know what I mean? We probably be like a quick 5-second scene, like yo.
Well, aside of business though, is it still not a brotherhood? Because as far as us growing up, that shit was like, Dipset was a brotherhood. Niggas was dressing,
Facts.
moving, joining cliques. Like niggas was like following the wave, and y'all was all a part of it. From Cam and them to when y'all was like holding the street down. Y'all was really holding down.
Niggas was
You know what I'm
jumping
saying?
in garbage cans head first when shit dropped, bro. Like,
So as brothers though, like, you know, but aside from business, are y'all cool on that level?
Yeah, we cool. It's just no business. So that's
Okay.
why it
Oh,
seems
okay.
like that. You know what I mean? But you know, we all cool. You know what I mean? We could all give each other pounds. We probably don't go to the bar together no more or lounge or you know, whatever, but
what do you think caused that?
business.
Business.
A lot of people got their own takes. Like if you interview any of them, they probably have a different, not even gonna say a better, but a different scenario or how they feel,
Right.
how they was treated or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I don't really feel the malice a lot of people feel. You know what I'm saying? But some people feel different. So you know how it is. It's like that with any crew. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
I can
I
relate.
rarely seen it with Wu-Tang though, but with every other crew though, it's always internal, something internal.
You know what? I think because Wu-Tang, there wasn't a divide amongst, because it was just those guys. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
They all
okay,
came in at the same time.
right.
Most of them.
So it wasn't, well, of course they had Killer Army and all that after it, but there was no like, nobody was on some, okay, everybody sees him as the top guy.
Right.
I want to be the top guy. I never saw that with Wu-Tang.
Everybody had their own favorite.
Nah, I never saw it with
Because a
Wu-Tang.
lot of them weren't on the same level.
They came in at the same level, but at one when they first
Like people
dropped,
preferred
we
Math.
all- right. It was
Yeah.
Right, Math or
Band.
Raekwon or
Math,
Ghost
Raekwon.
or Old Dirty,
Right.
but everybody had
They
their own,
lane. They had
right.
their own lane. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Ray's not gonna rap about the shit that Ghost is rapping about.
Right.
Ghost is gonna rap about some totally other shit. Meth is gonna, you know what I mean? He's gonna do his flow thing. Like, everybody had like a different type
Yeah,
scenario.
when Wu-Tang first dropped, people were comparing Meth to Big. It was like, who's the better rapper, Big or Meth? I remember that.
Yeah.
And then Cal dropped, and then it was like, okay, Big, and then it turned into Big and Nas, and then 9-5 came, and then it just got then everything just started shifting.
And Jay-
it was like Jay. No,
Jay
not
came in
It
the
was
picture.
Ray, Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? Then it started to change. But to go back to that, I feel like Wu-Tang, they came in as 9 members, whereas when we saw Dipset, it was Cam, Jay, Freaky, Jewels.
But it was
Actually,
Cam
wasn't
first.
even really Jewels. Jewels, we didn't even really see Jewels until later. Like,
Right.
To the Rockefeller.
so the Rock, yeah, we didn't see him until later. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like you see Jim, Cam, and Freaky.
Right.
And it's like, okay, that's the base. And then when he added Jewels, it's like, okay, now that's the base.
Right.
And then he picked up JR, and it's okay. But he, like he said, he was like right under. And then Hell Rel, who was locked up, it was like, okay, we fuck with Rel, and then it was 40 Cal. It's like, okay, cool. But I see why he's saying that, because even when we watch that shit, the Wu-Tang shit, we not seeing Shaheem in the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We not seeing.
And like Capadon and them came in later.
Right,
Capadon
right.
is here. and Matt- yeah.
Is Capadon in it in this
Right
season?
now,
I didn't see Master Killer in this season.
yeah, one of
I was
them, the
gonna
one that
ask
was in
that. I ain't see
jail.
it.
When I was in jail.
You God is in it too?
You God, yeah, he came after. You God
came
came
late.
after.
But but it was like it was like maybe.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
But
it's-
also,
yeah,
they're the least
right.
favorite. You got him at like
It's
nobody
like,
cares.
Raekwon,
You God's
Method Man,
first
RZA,
record was the
Inspector
Master
Deck, I
the
believe.
Chess.
Yeah.
That was his first record, and
Yeah.
he set off the track. You know, that's one of my favorite records.
We got
too.
an APB on an MC
Yeah,
killer.
yeah. Here comes the Wu-Tang. Oh, yeah, they killed that shit.
Yo, shout out to my man Tony
But,
Touch. I don't know if y'all know, but
I
Tony
fuck with
Touch
Tony
do like
Touch, too.
he does like this old school thing.
He
Damn,
produced
it's
one of
crazy
my
that
records.
you call it old school. You know what I mean? But
Produced one of my records.
he does Toka Tuesday.
Yeah,
Tuesdays.
Toka
Shout out to Tony
Tuesday.
Touch, my Spanish people. What's up?
Word. Like,
Nah,
he play
but,
like 90s shit. You know what I mean? Bring it back and all that. I love that shit.
Back to what you were saying, because there's a lot of pieces of the puzzles, right? I'm pretty sure everybody has their own reason to why there was like a bit of a separation, right? So, in your own opinion, and you as an individual, what would you say is
Caused
your cause? Like, if you had a pinpoint and say, hey, this is the reason why things kind of got shaky, what would it be?
Well, it kind of first started when Dipset broke up. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like the
Right, but we want to know why.
the beginning of it. Why they broke up? Because
Yeah.
Cam and Jim, was having
Yeah,
their
they
own
fall out.
issues.
Right.
And
Was it over the 50 beef? Because that's what I feel like it was over.
That's what they try to push. That's the
That's how they
narrative.
push
50
it.
broke up
it was just
Dipset.
fire to whatever was going on, to a flame that was just somebody was fanning already. So,
Right.
So that's all that. That wasn't because of that. You know what I'm saying? But it things pressure bust pipes.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that started the beginning of the ending when they broke up. And I didn't really believe that they broke up. And what's crazy is that's when I finally dropped my solo album when they broke up, and I heard it through somebody named Miss Info. She used to be on Hot 97. And I'm like, nah, that ain't happening. I'm on the road. And I actually called her. She like, yo, I dead ass had I was talking to both and I can't believe it. So imagine like I finally get my shot and I'm like, yo, it's about to get popping and you niggas can't get it together. I'm like, yo, y'all doing it on my shot.
Right.
She's like, that shit crazy.
You wasn't feeling that shit.
Word. So, I got the short end of that, but pause. It's a lot of tension with that, but I'm really grateful to Cam at the end of the day because he did give me a shot.
Right.
Me and him wasn't even clicking in the beginning because we from the same block over like little minor beef. But he recognized my talent and he just was like, yo, come to the studio.
Wow.
And me and his relationship was like, everything be like an attitude, like, yo, yeah, go ahead, come to the studio, man, whatever. Stay, whatever. Yeah, you want an album, whatever. And I respected it after a while, like, all right, man, whatever, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he's still my nigga though. We from the same block in the same building. So that's how we kind of like click more.
As far as
So when they broke up, right? So when you guys, the Dipset broke up, you said the 50 thing kind of added to the fire, right? But what caused the fire?
I can't really answer that.
You can't pinpoint it to me.
It's no pinpoint.
If you
It's
watch,
between Cam and
And
Jim.
Jim.
if you really like, and the interviews ain't never gonna tell you the whole thing.
They don't really.
You know what I'm
say.
saying? You never really going. You know what I mean?
So when that
'Cause
happened,
sometimes
that
you
shit
really
fucked up the
don't
money?
know.
It fucked up your business as well and everything like that? Like as far
I mean,
as
if the
the
brand-
potential,
Yeah,
because
it
it's
was
like,
a shot.
like you weren't like able to set yourself up as far as like the connections you made and things like that to,
I did it, man. It really fucked me. Like something simple as like back in the day, 106 in Park was popping.
Right.
And they said, yo, I can go and premiere my video, but I need to bring Cam with me. At the time, homie was beefing with True Life and these niggas and shit. And I had to just make a bunch of like, I had to say my own piece, like, he doing his thing. And, it's a business. They like, well, I don't just want you, you know what I mean? You want him and you. It make sense.
Did the beefs affect you at all?
Hell yeah, it did.
Yeah, and that
Hell
way.
yeah, it did. Like, the funny story is, I don't know if you remember Maserati Fox, right?
yeah, definitely.
Rest in peace.
Homie, rest in peace. That was my homie. He was down with G Unit, and I was down with Dipset. So we used to go to the same studio out in Queens. So we was all cool. And then Cam got in that famous interview where he you know, him and
What
50.
you talking about,
Crazy.
Curtis?
Yeah, Curtis, this and that.
That one. Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Now,
Cox,
picture,
nigga.
now picture tension when you go in the same studio with Maserati Factz. He down with the unit and this and that. Tension crazy. I just seen Factz like pistol whip niggas in the studio, like straight up, like rest in peace. Like he was doing nasty shit. So now we like it's just we like
How we?
yeah,
Are we good or
How
not?
they supposed to?
it was mad. Yeah, I was like, yeah, this is crazy, B. But he was like, he broke the tension. And then after that, rest in peace, Stacks died. So now he really wasn't feeling Jim and all that.
Right.
But he recognized like it was deeper than that when our relationship like on some friendship level. You know what I'm saying? So and I always kept myself down to earth when I deal with him. So I realized that. You know what I mean?
But that'd be it'd be crazy. I've seen motherfuckers start shaking around me like when I got into certain situations and I look to the side and niggas is like, "Oh, dead this right." I'm like, what do you mean? I'm saying, can you keep it between y'all? What?
What does that mean?
Yeah, but
Exactly.
how do y'all feel
what
about
does
that?
that mean?
Right? Like,
Right.
I sometimes I go through this, like, you know, when you got neighborhood beef and then you cool with one person and cool with the other, right?
Right.
How and this question is for anybody in the room, how do y'all feel about being cool with somebody that's not cool with your mans, right? Like, so say if me and you, we rock together all day, all night.
I'm deading it.
And you don't fuck with 40.
I'm deading
Should
it.
I not fuck with 40?
No, I'm deading it. Y'all both my peoples. I'm gonna be the person in the middle, like, listen, cause I'm not trying to cut neither one of y'all off. See, I need to figure this out.
Nah, but how?
You know what I mean?
Sometimes it goes past that. Sometimes the hammers get involved. Real beef happens.
But if
So say, like, I
nobody,
cooked his
if ain't
nails,
nobody's
you know
drop,
what I mean? How
if ain't nobody's drop, there's always a point where it could be reconciled.
I agree.
And I think some people
You know what I
are
mean?
big enough for that.
Right.
And I think some individuals just don't have the power.
If you're not, then I don't want to be
squash
around
it.
you.
So then
That would be the
have it.
person that I stop fucking with.
Right.
Cause I'm like, oh, you trying to keep this going? All right, nah, cause this ain't gonna be the last time. All right, I'm good on you. You know what
So
I mean?
you feel like that yourself. So if you feel like you got beef with somebody, then the people around you should not fall in line with that same agenda.
I'm not saying, look, I never told anybody around me, you gotta do this.
Of course, it's
Right?
weird, right? It's weird.
That's
but is
never
it
been my
something
style.
you respect?
I'll be the person that like if I was when I was younger, if I got into something, niggas had to figure out what I was doing. Yo, I just seen Math walk through the block mad fast, go in the crib and come back out. Where the fuck is this nigga going? And they follow me and find out, oh, he got drama down the block. He going to do something, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I work. But I've never told anybody around me, you gotta do this. However, if it's real drama,
Like real beef.
like
Not
if
no,
it's
I'm
real
not
drama
talking
where
to
I
him.
feel like
it's like cameras.
nigga did something could go down,
Yeah.
and you standing around the person I got drama with, I can't fuck with you for right now because I don't know what you doing over there.
Right.
And you know about me.
Right.
So I'm not gonna have you around me and these niggas is cool with you and you happen to pick up the phone and think, nah, they not on it like that. Yeah, I'm chilling with the nigga right now. Niggas come through and spray us both up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That answer
So,
your question,
yes.
it depends on like the person you are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, say, like the same scenario, you beefing and the other nigga's a killer.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody even have to tell you, like, you don't have to say, yo, you hanging with him, you hanging with me. You already know not to be with you because you know this nigga might kill me if he'll see me with you. I don't even be seen. Listen, I
So
think
do you
it's
separate
best
yourself?
that. I mean, cause it'd be smart because I don't want to, beef with the killer. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It depends on. That's why I said it depends on who the person is. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Because some people will be
Sure,
like,
sure.
well, listen, I don't give a fuck. They ain't gonna do nothing to me. You my man. But if the other person that's in that scenario is a person that handle their biz, they least likely to do it. They like, yo, listen, I don't want no problems, man. So I think we should just chill,
Right.
being friends, and keep it like that.
Keep it like that.
Because I think sometimes when, like if I have serious beef with you, right? Like real serious shit where if I see you, I'm flipping you, right? And I'm cool with Math too, but he always with you. For me, there's no way I could 100% trust Math Because on some level, I feel like, what
Kinda
are
like
y'all
what you and Goods was talking about the other night.
Yeah,
Right,
what are
and he
y'all
didn't understand that.
conversations like?
He didn't understand that.
Yeah, what are y'all conversations
He was like, but I would never put you in that position. You don't have to, Goods.
Yeah, you don't.
It's you conversating with people who want to.
Right.
You don't even know if somebody using you to try and figure out what's going on with me.
Yeah, true.
So I'm gonna just be like, all right, bro, I see you when I see you. I'm gonna fall back for now because it's real right now.
If it's some real,
You know what I mean?
if it's some like
That's
rap
real.
beef or some shit that is like not too serious, I'm like, all right, cool.
But even rap beef
But if
gets
it's
serious.
like, yo,
Hell yeah.
if it's like it's coming to the hammers, this is real street beef, then it's like I really feel like on some level, people do have to kind of choose sides. And it's unfortunate, right? Because that sometimes causes a huge division between people who are very cool with each other and are strong.
Like-
But I'm gonna say this one more time. You got two homies and they got a problem. If you can't stand in the middle and try to fix it, or if you don't at least attempt, like, y'all both my mans, I don't wanna see this go down like this.
Yeah.
Then you not a real homie, period. You not.
Facts. I agree.
So once that's mended, yeah, this nigga's a sucker. He was at your crib, my crib, yeah, sucker. I ain't fucking with him. You know what I mean? Like, cause you don't know who else he's gonna do that with.
Correct, because if that person gonna tell that man, like, look, man, fuck that nigga. Oh, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if somebody could say fuck Misfit in your presence, you ain't my man.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
We ain't cool.
I agree with that.
Because anybody who say fuck Misfit, you should be on some shit like, nigga, you stupid? That's my sis. Like, don't disrespect her. If somebody could blatantly disrespect me in front of you, I don't want to fuck with you.
I agree with that.
And I agree with that.
Yeah.
That sound good.
That's where I stand it, right?
So how you understand how I felt, nigga?
Nah.
It's what it is, nigga.
You know,
There we go.
It's what it
it
is.
does put
See,
people in
also-
awkward situations.
Shout out to LOL.
Because you look at when Mook and them got into the whole
What they coming up,
situation.
nigga?
I thought you and Hollow, I didn't think the beef was like where you wanted to hurt him. 'Cause I think y'all
No, it
genuinely
wasn't
love each
that.
other.
I just felt like, Hollow, you being used, bro. And you don't even, either you too soft and you don't want to admit it, but you being used. If I got problems with people and they come do an interview with you in the background purposely, you're being used. And his response to that was, well, if you can't be used, you're useless. I was like, what? What the fuck is he talking about, nigga? That shit makes no sense for this particular situation. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, though, I still got love for him.
No, I know
I
that.
couldn't
That's
be
why I
walking
fuck
down the
with
block
Hollow.
and
You know
see
what I'm
something happen in the Hollow, and that's why certain things are that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
that
cool with people who actually have a problem with
Yeah,
it.
that was your best battle too, to me.
Nah, you,
Yeah, for me, it's the personals be like
It took.
that be my motivation.
I see it took a lot out of both of y'all pause, but it was like that battle was dope. Like when, like as a from a fan perspective, like, you know, if I'm sitting there trying to learn how to like perfect the craft of how y'all do things,
Right.
like I look at things like that because I like how y'all did that.
The format of it.
Yeah, so you know on
Like,
both ends.
If you leave it up to me, I want y'all to be best of friends. Like that's the beef I didn't want to see prosper.
Right.
Like everybody's like, yeah, man, Paulo, fuck that shit. I'm like, no. Like this is a beef I don't
How
want
you
to
felt
see.
That was one of those polarizing situations where you gonna see it his way or you gonna see it my way.
So how you felt watching T-Rex and K-Shine battle?
That was crazy too.
That was wild.
And
I felt bad for Rex.
You knew he was
yeah,
gonna
because
lose?
Sean just
I
chewed him up.
felt bad for Rex.
He didn't go 100% though. He really didn't go 100%.
That's my thing. He
He did
did
it first round.
He did it.
And then he just let Sean kick his ass.
See, for me, it's like,
And then he
okay,
tried to
Howard,
dap
I
him
know
up
how
and
I
Sean
feel
played
about
him,
you,
all
but
that.
I'm not about to get up on the stage and let you get crazy with me because of.
I think T-Rex felt wrong. I felt like I think he felt wrong in the situation, so he's like, go ahead.
Like,
As
yo,
long
you
as
already
we
know.
Rex, he's never the type to lay down and die.
Yeah.
He's like.
That was
Since
out
he
of
was 16
that
years
was
old.
out of love for his brother. He was like, you know what? I think I
16 years
violated
old,
or I
like-
did something wrong.
You know, now, I'm noticing something though. Rex shouldn't battle people from Harlem.
He's about
he's
to
been cool
battle
with.
Rock.
City battle from
Rock not
Harlem.
from
That
Rock is not
shit is
from
getting.
Harlem.
I know he's not
Charlie
from
Clips.
Harlem.
Yeah, but
Charlie
He
Clips.
Charlie Clips. Oh my God, Clips did him crazy too.
He's
Yeah.
the first one to go hard about his pops. And
Yeah.
shit. That's he kind of like started that.
right.
If we would be
He,
honest.
he opened the floodgates for Charlie's.
What y'all think about the Rock shit? You think Rock gonna give it to him? Like that whole Dot Mob shit?
Rex versus Tay-Rock. You been following this?
Rex about to
I
battle
heard about
Tay-Rock.
that. Rex
And
versus-
Rex
They
is
about to
wilding
battle
on
in Philly,
his
one
interview.
round.
It's so much, but it's a one rounder. It's a one round.
Yeah, I would have loved to see 3 rounds of that.
You know what I mean? Like,
Matt, you saw my episode of Champion with Rex?
yes, I did.
You sure?
Yes, I did.
What's that?
When he had the story about Briz and they ran up down on him
Yeah,
after the whole
I'm gonna
shit.
say this one more time.
That
Yo,
shit was crazy.
That's a,
Briz,
stay home, man.
talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Yo, why
Talk
you
to
doing
me.
that to my guy? Yo, I fuck with Briz. I like his whole energy.
Yeah.
I like him as a newcomer in his game. But I already see it now. All your angles gonna be this. All your angles gonna be this about this fight.
But here's his
it's gonna be
mistake that I feel like he's not saying nothing.
quiet.
He's letting other people paint a narrative.
And I think it's because
When I went through
it's
my
real
shit,
for him. He taking it more realer
I
than
fell
everybody
back
else is
and I
taking
let
it.
everybody talk.
Okay.
And they just painted this picture of Mav Hoffa that people saw for years, no matter what I did. So my advice to Briz is you gotta say something.
But is
There's
he-
fans that's behind you like, Briz, we don't feel like you was wrong.
Is he
Speak
trying-
up for them.
Is he trying to come back?
I think if I was Briz, I would just be like, he's this funny nigga. I'd be like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I dip, nigga. Shit. Shit, nigga. He said, yo, I did some peekaboo shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and say it
was
in a
on
rhyme.
my back.
He said, in North Carolina, we peekaboo. Come back. He's smart enough to do that, but you, like
Nah,
you said, not doing that.
I think for him a little bit,
That's crazy.
like just for the fact that he like, yo, that's not what the fuck I signed up for, and everybody looking at it like I was wrong, like I violated, and niggas ain't looking at it like them niggas swung on me.
Now,
So, but I'm the wrong guy. I'm the bad guy. I'm the nigga who started everything.
Sometimes it's best
but
to say
here's my
nothing,
thing.
though.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be the victim. Right now, the hiding and not saying nothing is being the victim. Speak up for yourself. If you don't feel like that's right, let that be known. Let the fans who feel the same way as you rally behind you and be like, word, Briz,
What you
they
think about?
bugging.
What you think about Rex saying that Briz ran down on the niggas and like told them niggas how he felt on some real shit? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Rex is crazy, man.
Caught them on their stage.
He's crazy.
And had that
People was
con-
like, he had the him.
Some of the things he be saying on camera.
He said he's
But it's Rex.
Right.
Like anybody.
nah, Rex is rated R, man.
Anybody,
He don't hold nothing.
Anybody who's
Nah.
ever known Rex, that's what Rex do.
Yeah,
You
he.
gotta look at it and just be like, alright, that's Rex. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's just what he does. He's been doing it since he was 16, 15 years
Doing
old.
what? Doing what exactly?
Running
Elaborate.
around Harlem,
Talking.
popping the most shit, and then after he popped all the shit, who you know that could rhyme, I'ma smoke the nigga. And 9 times out of 10, he would smoke the nigga. 'Cause
Yeah,
at one
I'm not
point-
gonna lie.
At one point, he was the hottest nigga in Harlem as far as battling.
On a come up, my manager, to get me to work, he used to be like, there's a little nigga named T-Rex in Harlem right now to write 3 songs a day. And I was like, you don't fuck about that. You know what I mean? But damn, you writing 3 songs a day, my nigga?
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy.
Out here bugging.
okay.
Nah, I mean, he was special back in the day. You right. I do co-sign that. But to be real, like we was in an era where you got them like you said, the go-to rhymes. You know,
Right.
when you talking
Go-to,
to him.
yeah.
He had like a good 6 go-to joints that he already knew. He already knew the crowd reaction from these joints. So
Right.
it's like, yo, it's a little different. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
It's a
you
lot
gotta-
different.
Right.
Yeah.
You got the
He
6
would
go-to
compile
joints.
what?
You like you go get everybody.
But
reaction.
then he
With
would
those six.
compile,
You go to
like, he
different
would have-
areas.
He would have 6 go-tos, but it would be like 5 different 16s in one go-to. Like the joint he did with
Cypher
NH.
Killers.
Right, the shit that he did with NH, the 3rd round, that was 4 verses that he compiled in one round seamlessly.
That's crazy.
He just kept, he
So I've
never
been rapping this
stopped.
shit every day, my nigga.
So
Come
like,
on.
cause he was one of them niggas. He was one of them niggas that did the beatboxing with rhymes. So he knew like that's one of his talents. He just knew never stop. He could just
I could
go.
never do that shit, man. Well,
He could do that shit.
that shit is hard,
So
dude.
when he would go from block to block and he would just smoke niggas and he would never stop rapping because like you said, he 3 rhymes a day. It's
crazy.
Oh, yo, shout out my man Fred the Godson came
Oh, yo,
to,
salute to
Oh,
Fred.
man.
he came to Fight Club too.
Fred was in it. Now, Fred, me and Fred are Clark Kent
Fred an
kids.
animal.
You know what I mean? We from that class.
And Ump.
On P.
Ump was a champion too.
Damn.
There was a lot of
Niggas was nice as hell.
People coming
I
Still.
just thought about that real quick. Yeah, this is.
I
Crazy.
battled Fox 5 in Fight Club, Benjamin Benz, Sirius Jones.
You beat Fox 5?
Yeah. In like a double sudden death overtime. son.
Double sudden death.
So
crazy.
do the greatest
Fox 5 was the, crazy.
do the greatest battle rappers in the world come from Harlem?
No.
Why would I say that?
Right,
I'm asking
like,
though.
I mean,
Why
we're in
would we
Harlem, but
say
like,
that?
wow, I'm not gonna say
Where
that.
would they come from then? Brooklyn?
Yeah, we gonna say Brooklyn all day.
I can't
'cause
say that.
I know y'all gonna say Brooklyn.
I can say they come
But
from
Harlem,
New York.
I feel like.
Definitely from New
They
York.
come from New York.
But yeah, New York. But
Yeah.
if you get specific, what borough bred the best battle rappers? I feel like
That's
some of
hard
the
to
top
say.
battle.
It's like
Harlem, I feel like
Brooklyn.
you
Harlem is not a borough. Let's just talk about it.
Brooklyn.
Manhattan.
Brooklyn.
No, wait.
Brooklyn.
If you put the Brooklyn roster versus the Harlem roster,
I'ma break
who
it
got
down
Jay-Z's
like
on my roster. Leave me alone.
I'm gonna break it
talking
down
about
like
that.
I can break
He
it
used
down
to
like
that. Come on, my nigga. Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
But then, even before you start speaking, nobody really went to Brooklyn to do that shit. Where did I meet you?
Hear the history.
I met him
In the
with
city.
Factz.
In the city.
Right, battle.
You could, cause
In
you didn't want to
Manhattan.
go to.
In
You
the-
didn't really want to do that in
Come on,
Brooklyn.
Misfit. This ain't.
I used to go around and battle motherfuckers
In
like
Brooklyn.
in the hood, but it was always a situation where it's my niggas and their niggas. And there'd be like all it took was one drunk nigga to turn the situation and make it go left. You know what I mean? Fuck is you talking about?
But everybody,
And everything getting-
but everybody knows. You went to Harlem to battle, and you went to Times Square to battle. Those are the two places that niggas
Virgin Megastore
Virgin Megastore
or Fat Beats.
or the arcade.
The backpack niggas was at Fat Beats. Virgin Megastore.
Yeah, but it was but mostly for the
You was
street
mobbing
shit that we
on-
liked, it was Harlem and Times Square. That's what
I
we
didn't
always
come
went.
up to Harlem until
Yeah,
Smack.
I never came up to Harlem to smack me.
But everybody was in Harlem wilding. Like
and
everybody
Brooklyn
coming to
was
Harlem.
fire,
Well,
too.
maybe it was the Bronx. that was
Brooklyn,
coming
with,
to Harlem.
I would say maybe
Probably.
the Bronx.
So
Yeah.
y'all was doing that shit in Brooklyn for real?
I was
Yeah.
doing it in Brooklyn, but it wasn't no spot that you go to.
Yeah. Of course.
You know what I mean? You
Every
might walk
time I
down.
battled
You
or
might
every
walk
time Paul
downtown
battled, he
Brooklyn or
was in
something, and you see
But like-
motherfuckers ciphering,
It
and
just
then
was like,
something to
you
turn
see-
into a
your
battle.
man-
Was it like in the Jacks?
No, it was just like anywhere. It don't matter where it was at. It was like, yo, your man's rat. Oh, my man's rat too. That'll call.
I caught bodies in the lobby,
and we
nigga.
go and fuck.
Bodies in the lobby,
I think the
son.
reason why Harlem is
Bring 'em
looked-
to me.
I think the reason why Harlem is looked at it as
got
the way
the
it's looked,
notable
because
figures.
When you look, not even the notable figures. When you look at Harlem, when you walk through Harlem, you drive through Harlem, it's block to block to block, and every block had at least 4 or 5 niggas that was rhyming. So if you was nice and you was walking up Lennox, or you was walking up 7th, or you was walking up 8th, you was bound to get in some shit rhyming.
Right.
I don't know if it's like that
And Brooklyn is different.
It's like
Right.
block. It's like
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you the one difference for Brooklyn back then. If what you was saying, you wasn't actually doing, nobody thought you was nice.
Right,
No matter
right.
how crazy your shit sounds, like
Correct.
this nigga
That's a
talking about,
fact.
son, yo, son just robbed that nigga.
To
last
be honest,
week,
we got
son.
luck. We got luck, shine, and move. But
Yeah.
if you want to answer your question,
Yeah, that's
Right, right,
and that's what I was like.
it's Charlie Clips.
Rex.
Clips.
Yeah,
Clips.
clips.
Like
Jay-Z and Matt Hoffa.
Like that's what I'm
You got y'all
saying.
too.
So Brooklyn,
You got
Cortez,
y'all too.
Matt Hoffa,
Misfit.
Misfit.
Oh, Misfit take the female battle rap. We
Brooklyn
good. We
is
good.
heavy. I would
We got
say.
Fit and Jazz. Fuck out
Okay,
of here.
you got jazz.
So-
That's a fact.
So
Jazz working Manhattan.
You said that in front of Misfit. I'm not.
where she work at, 40?
Nah,
Where she work
Jazz
at,
my
40?
homie. I ain't gonna do that. Jazz the homie.
Alright, no doubt,
Shout
no
out to
doubt.
That's hilarious as shit.
Nah, but you know, I'm from the Bronx, but I would come to Harlem just to rhyme.
I used to come to the Bronx too.
But the Bronx, nigga, come on, the Bronx is like hip hop. Hip hop.
But who's the best battlers of the Bronx?
Like right now?
I mean, period.
I mean, right now,
all
Goods.
time, yeah, good.
Goods,
Chess.
chess,
Chess.
party art.
Artie.
All right.
Rest in peace.
I didn't
Rest
even
in
know he's
peace,
from the
Artie.
Bronx.
That's it.
I mean, you know, I'm not a battler, so.
I mean, but also,
happened to Rich Dollars?
Also, the Harlem people you
$3?
mentioned,
No, the name was
they've
Rich
been there
Dollars.
for
Rich
how
Dollars.
What
long?
happened to him?
There's no new talent development.
I don't know
There's
where
no
Rich
new
is at
Harlem?
right now.
Snake
son.
Eyes.
Say out from Harlem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snake Eyes.
He is.
Fettuccine 20. Shout out my Harlem
Is he
niggas.
from Harlem?
New niggas from Harlem.
You from Harlem?
Nah, I'm from Long Island. Shout out Mike P.
I was like, what the
Nigga
fuck?
Gaddafi.
Mike P is from
Long Island.
facts.
Yeah. Come on.
You said
Yo,
Long
I
Island?
got this
Yeah.
thing. I'm implementing this in every show now. We're gonna do a little freestyle session.
I'm gonna be good to be like, hell no.
yeah,
Yo, good
good.
is like, I'm not
Chill.
doing
You
that
not ready? You not ready? Come on, fit. Fit.
Good
It
is
ain't
like,
fit.
no,
Good
I ain't
like nah.
doing it.
I ain't comfortable.
We just doing 2
Be
lines.
yourself, so-called.
And then it go around.
Yo, he
So I
had
said,
me
you know what?
bad.
You're right, Guts.
You fucked up SoCon last time.
I did.
You
Yeah, I
fucked
said
up the rhyme
the
pattern.
nigga didn't even.
You fucked up the rhyme pattern.
Yeah, my nigga. Bad head. What up, nigga? Yeah, man. Son, I threw a little something in there. You know
Oh,
what
no,
I
I
mean?
just got
I'm a
breath.
part of
Nah, it's just 2 lines and we just gonna go around until it stops. We're gonna start here and go to 40. All the way around.
But Goods the shit. Goods is hilarious.
All right. It's the freestyle session. So here we go. I be telling knowledge all the time, no smoke before the show. Misfit, I'ma pass it to you. And that didn't even rhyme. Bro.
What?
I'm drinking, but it's on you now.
Is it smoke before
Yo,
the show or go to
Smoke
you?
before the show.
Smoke before the show. I don't even smoke no more. I hit it, I twist it, nigga, I smoke your hoe.
Smoke before the show, and I know you're a hoe. I get 200 because I created a monopoly before we go.
It's knowledge to God. You know how the shit go. I'm gonna give you a few bars and I'm gonna pass it to 4-0.
Now nigga know, gotta have bars. While y'all here rapping, I keep looking outside, checking my car.
Checking
For the
my
record,
car.
for the record.
Checking my car. You know I'm a star. And it don't matter, cause all I gotta do is end this rhyme with bar.
Come on, man.
It don't matter. Y'all gotta be
You're a
good.
legend.
My
I'm a
shit.
fucking
Good.
legend.
What you
I'm a
talking
true
about?
fighter. Y'all know what's up when I spar. Every round, every fucking clip is up to par.
It's up to par. They know I'm a star. Like we down in Hollywood. Come flow with the God.
Yeah, you know, fuck everybody that's hating. I had to switch it up. I got a lot of patience. And shout out to all my niggas in Haiti. Sac passe my Haitians.
Okay, Valerie.
Say congratulations. Shout out all the Haitians. All the niggas faking. And the 6'9" niggas tattoo telling. Making statements.
Making statements.
Making statements.
That kid is a dummy. I remember when 40 said, any nigga that dress bummy ain't keeping it gully.
Keeping it gully. Woo! I get this bread. You know I get my money. I might pull up to your crib, snatch up on your honey.
She snatch up on your honey. I'ma skeet on her tummy. And then put my hands in her back if she wanna speak to you, dummy.
Yeah, you already know, homie. All the hoes to be on me. Not just on me, but on me, on me, on me. Stop. I had to. Shout out to my nigga Goods. For the, you know what I mean? I watch a lot of battle rap. So
On me. Okay, on me.
yeah, on me, yeah.
How they on me. That's where I gotta stop. Y'all ain't seen the movie Calvin on the barbershop.
We're gonna end it right there. I'm gonna be sharp next time. I waited too long.
Yeah,
I
you
was
fucked up
drinking
a
and
few,
shit. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Shout out to my man J Times, just in case you're wondering who is that in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Liddy like titty.
If you want to be a guest on the show, hit the email myexpertopinionpodcast@gmail.com.
Like,
See that next week, man.
Nah, it's not out. It's not over. We never really talked about the Rex and Rock shit.
Oh, okay. I thought it was over. My fault.
Rex
Who
and
do you
Rock?
think is gonna win?
I got Rex
That shit
one.
tough.
I got Rex one. Rex 1-0.
Rock is on a.
I love Rock.
That shit about to be
You
crazy.
love Rock, but is Rock gonna say what needs to be said?
Yes.
That's the only thing.
My
I
thing-
feel like
I think
Rex is gonna Rex is gonna
He's
open up the
effective.
suitcase
Yeah,
and be
yeah.
like, look, nigga, hey, I got all this shit on
He's
you.
effective. He's effective.
You know,
Rex
facts.
is my guy from back in the day, but to be honest, who the last person he killed though?
If he do that 16 shit, I'm gonna be tight.
He beat.
I want to see original material for this.
Bill
one.
He beat, it's
That was
debatable.
recent. Yeah, it was.
I had him winning. If you want to say.
But you gotta say Bill took the second round.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
I was there too for that.
And it's personals that made him take the
I
second
want
round.
to see all original material. I don't want to see a go
It's one
to.
No
round.
mixtape versus.
No, I love Rex when he's doing his Rex shit. Like,
When the
like
hat- when
when
the hat
we
flip,
booked
right?
flight
Yeah.
to pay for it. We ain't fly here. I want to see that Rex. I want to see that.
That
Because
was
that
crazy.
shit was bananas.
That was
I think
crazy.
Rex gonna take it. I think Rex is just. I don't know, man. I just said I just can't vote that.
I just don't think Rock is gonna say what needs to be said.
I agree with that.
I got Rock. Of course.
You got Rock? Why?
Nigga said I got rock.
Nah,
Yo,
I
Rock
think
about to
Rock
go
been on
crazy,
fire. I
nigga.
think he been on fire. He got the
I gotta
momentum.
say pause on it.
I think Rock got momentum than Rex right now.
Yeah, like.
Because he got too many fans right now. That's
Yeah,
first of
Rock
all.
is.
Yeah.
Once Rock say like a ill bar, the crowd go crazy. I hear him. What?
Yeah.
What?
Doesn't matter who goes first and second since it's a 1 round?
Hell yeah, that
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
matters.
yeah. Whoever goes first.
second,
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah,
yeah.
Rock go first. He can have a crazy round.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
He need somebody need to go
Rex,
second.
if Rex
Yeah,
goes
whoever
second,
go first matters a lot.
it's gonna be Young Ill versus T-Rex all over again.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Young Ill that was one of the best
One
Young
round of all
Ills
time.
I ever saw.
Yeah.
But after
Rex
Rex rap,
killed them.
nobody cared.
Yeah.
Nobody cared.
Flights was paid for. We ain't fly.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What? You could die.
Word.
That was fire.
Last week I said best battle rap verse
Ever?
What y'all got?
That's just too hard.
That's crazy.
That's unbelievable.
Best battle rap
I can't say
verse.
ever, but shit.
Verse, not battle, verse.
Oh, a verse.
One verse.
I ain't gonna lie. Charlie Clips gave X Factor third.
Yeah.
Crazy third.
I can co-sign that, not as the best, but that is
One of
and,
the
and you know
best.
what?
One
I
of
was
the
gonna do a trivia. We gotta do this next episode. We're gonna do some battle rap trivia. And you could target people with the questions. You don't know the answer, take a shot.
Right.
But that was one of the things I was gonna ask. The only URL one-rounder in history, Charlie Clips versus X Factor. Charlie Clips rapped for 21 minutes
Freestyle
straight.
OD.
That's
I
what
didn't even know that was a
Freestyle
one-rounder.
half the shit.
It was a one-rounder.
Was
That's
it?
crazy.
21
That's so
minutes
good.
straight.
That's what do.
Nah, I would
best
say
of clips.
for me, if I had to choose any round, it would be Loaded Lux versus
I was about to
Cameron.
say the same shit.
Because I think Loaded Lux changed the game
Yeah.
after that battle.
The third.
The
Second
Look
too.
at Me King
His second too, all first
changed the
verse.
game. All first verse.
That
He
second
cha-
was crazy
he changed
too.
the game. Although he choked or did whatever he did, I feel like he made battle rap wrestling after that day. After that day, how he came out with the fucking casket and the bitches with the shit
Yeah,
and the
with the whole
obituaries.
looking like a
He
pastor.
made it a whole
Yeah,
event.
they had flyers.
He had flyers of
Yeah.
his
Had
face
the
on
obituary
the
casket.
flyers,
Still
bro.
got my
That shit was
You
different.
still got it?
Son,
You gotta
he
bring it.
turned
Next time,
battle
bring it.
rap into like, now this is Ric Flair, this is The Rock, Stone Cold.
Yeah,
He
nah.
became a character and
Yeah.
not a rapper.
Do you feel
You're
like
right.
that was better than
I put him on another level.
He put him on a different
that was better
level.
than O Solo's third versus Serious Jones?
For me. For me, I just
She ain't
think,
listen to what
no, I mean, it might have been a great round.
Fit. I'm
I
just
just
playing.
think he
I'm
changed
playing.
the game.
Yeah,
playing. I
He
said O
changed the
Solo.
game. Nah, I hate
It
it.
went
A solo
over.
versus
I ain't
stage.
see that. I ain't see that. I ain't see
For
that.
me, I got two. Because I'm a person that really appreciates impact of a battle and impact of a round.
Right.
So to me, it would have to be between Serious Jones round against Jin. When
Which one?
Platinum over here.
Yeah, it's a billion niggas in China. You can't even go platinum over there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
That was crazy.
That whole round,
That was crazy.
I can't agree with you because I bet you don't know what round that was.
That was the first round.
That was the first? You sure?
Positive. positive.
Yeah, what's your
And my second one was Shine's first round for Suso.
Ooh, that was a good one.
round.
That round.
However, it's still on Trump Deluxe.
No, I was
third
gonna
round.
say Shine and DNA round
Third round.
with the Professor.
With the Professor Shine, that was crazy too.
Third round was fire.
That was another
That
game
was fire.
changer.
That was why it was different. But I feel like, again, like what Mr. said, it goes back to the luck shit.
Impact and how you affected the culture.
I think
I
So
say,
yeah, those
I say,
Charlie's third versus Rex.
I say, just something recent. I say, John against Jack. That round I felt like was crazy. Just for this year, niggas use
For
that.
this year.
Niggas use that go get that chain shit 100 times. Like that shit been like that. That
Pull it
was.
up. Did you pull it up? What's up?
Hold on, I put.
Hold on, that was the ball. Those are the lines when he
My
was
knowledge
he
is
was
crazy.
dressing
You
up.
said it was the first.
No. That was
I don't
against
think that was
Red
the
when he
first.
was dressing up and shit.
Yo, I ain't gonna
That was
lie.
crazy too.
That was one of my favorite rounds too. I ain't gonna
That was
lie.
crazy.
Nigga John and
When he got
Don
dressed?
already. He was dressing up. in
That
the
was
beginning,
crazy.
saying,
Talking about ain't gonna slack on
I
you.
said, yo, that was kind of clever.
That
I
was,
said, yo,
had the
that's
suspenders
kinda
on.
smooth.
Nigga really
was
suited
it.
up.
What about
Best?
No, but the King, that was a
Cassidy's
Wait,
first
it's
round?
not-
Shout out to my nigga Tiger.
Cassidy's first round versus Arsenal.
You know, I think a lot of people forgot about that. That's when we first found out that Arsenal was a school bus driver.
Oh, that was
That's
it.
impact. That's impact.
That was it.
That's where. That's not a bar. That is real fact. That's where it came from.
That's where it came from. So, like,
So when
I
people
like
say
that.
it now, that's not a bar. It's real fact.
Right.
That's where they get it from.
his third round against Rex is the biggest impact to me, man, if you want to say impact.
Yeah, I mean,
Round, real shit.
yeah. I mean, his third for Rex was very, 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 very crazy. It changed a lot. It changed a lot. He was wilding in the first and second, but that third, you turned up.
I'm gonna have to check this
I think
out.
Hollow's first against Charlie Clips and Charlie Clips third against Hollow. I thought those rounds
But
right there was
you know
crazy.
the real
Math
question
off is first
is
against
there any
Hollow.
battle rapper
Yeah,
with
first
an
against Hollow.
untarnished record?
Untarnished?
Tarnished?
Cassidy?
Goods.
What? You said what?
Wait. No. That X Factor battle was kind of shaky in the Hollow
He
joint.
beat X-Factor.
He did, but it was a
Hollow
whack
battle,
battle.
yeah, he fucked
and
up.
the Gyms, nah, I can't say Goods. Damn,
He
but Goods
tarnished?
is the only battle
Goods
rapper I
never
know.
really got 3-0.
Yeah,
Right,
he
never
got
Goods
three.
never got
body.
body, ever.
Never got
Okay.
3-0.
No.
Oh nah, he talking about you still on
That's
that legendary
Touchy
round shit.
son.
That was
Yeah.
big. Big Gerald.
You know what? I think
that
it's between.
That was big.
It's between
Lux
Lux
and
and Verb.
Yeah.
Lux and Verb.
That was a big
incredible.
moment.
That was a great moment.
It was too perfectly lined up.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The best schools. Oh my God.
What was that ride home like?
For
For
Hitman?
Hitman.
Like, yo, Pops, why you say that, my nigga?
Yo, Dad.
went right on Twitter and called
Yo, Dad.
That was a setup, huh?
Why you answer him, Dad?
Right.
Hey, you just created one of the greatest moments.
Right after.
He called him.
He called
you mean?
Verb his pops. Like, yo, thanks, Dad.
That's crazy.
Respectable.
It shouldn't get hacked.
Yeah,
Was it
but
the first round? Was it Serious Jones' first round? Yes or no? I'm still waiting for you to see. What's up?
We gonna have to check that on camera. I'm not
Yeah,
trying to
damn.
for
play
me,
what
just,
happened.
for me, just
we
the
gonna
fact
check
that
that on
it's
camera.
against Jin.
Jin was undefeated for years.
Yeah, I hear you.
Undefeated for
Nah, I saw Jim work.
No,
like,
that was his
I
first
see
like
him
in
work.
underground shit. I saw him
that
work.
was his
Like
first-
It is good.
But Jen was catching easy bodies, right? Like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna tell you some happy-go-lucky shit, right? Every year in Fight Club, they did some like a thing in Puerto Rico, right?
Yeah.
Where it was a DJ conference, right? But they have a battle,
for like 50,000, 20,000.
and they would just put up a purse for the battle, which was 50,000, and it was just like a similar to how they did the BET thing, you know, a little 2-rounder thing. You know what I'm saying? You battle him, and then you get to the road round, you battle
Right.
him. So Jen would win those, but he would win because he would have to really just make 2 rounds. You battle one person, you make a little whatever the case, and then the second round, you're like the champion, and then you win. He did that twice and won 50,000.
Yeah, but he was actually,
so-
he was
but-
actually, but he was actually cooking niggas, B.
Yeah,
was
but
alright, but it
think
wasn't like
about
what we
like
doing
Nat,
right now.
like what niggas doing now.
No.
It's
Oh
not
my
like
gosh,
It's
like,
different.
he was,
It's way
It's different.
He was
Motherfuckers sit down.
About everybody who comes back is just different. But in his time, his first L was Serious Jones. He was cooking niggas in CBG.
Yeah, that's
And he said that shit changed his life.
He was cooking niggas. He cooked verse.
Not for real. Like
He cooked
that shit
verse.
was real like that.
He was cooking niggas
I was there.
at Rough Riders camp. He was cooking niggas like everywhere he went. Like I don't want people to look at what he did at 106 in Park and try to take away from Jim's legacy. Like he was really, him and Iron Solomon was really out here for real. They was outside. And they might not been in Harlem, but they was outside cooking people, B. Like they really was. You know, and his first L was serious. Why do you think when he heard what he heard, like he couldn't even rebuttal because he was so messed up. And then he retired after the Iron Solomon battle. He was like, I'm good. I can't do this shit.
Right.
Like,
Because after a while,
then
people grow
Solomon
out
battled
of being good.
I remember.
It's,
I remember
if you know
hearing
you're
about that.
good, if you can continue and keep longevity.
Right. Iron took his first loss to you. That was like one of his first losses. He was smoking everybody.
Everything.
End of the week, he was smoking everything and everybody till he ran into you. And then when he ran into you, then it was just like...
Nah. I'm gonna go on the camera. I am my man. He lost to somebody before you, but it didn't count.
Iron?
Me and Fight Club, we all flew. It was me and Iron. We flew out to Denver. They were dead ass. That's when nigga Carmelo was playing for the Nuggets.
Right.
They was gonna have me battle his brother or some shit at some sneaker store event, right? So they did some like pre-round shit where Iron battled. Why Iron lost? Cause he battled a Mexican dude, and out there it was just mad Mexican. So why Iron said a Taco Bell line like "run for the border" or some shit like that. And that
They
boom.
boom.
He lost by default. Yo, I swear to everything. I ain't gonna see this. He gonna know what I'm talking about. That nigga was so distraught about that loss. He called the nigga from the battle and invited him to our room and had a solo battle. I ain't never see this.
You can't see me.
Like,
my
when
nigga.
that was-
But see, that's
But
the
see, hold on.
He was
Right,
nice to
that's
him.
funny,
He
right?
just like,
I'm glad you
it was
mentioned
about. It was
right?
about.
Because
It was
right,
about
it's
the
like,
craft.
hey, he was in a Mexican environment, so he lost, right?
He lost. Yeah.
Spanish, just Mexican, Puerto Rican, we're always in a predominantly black environment.
Right.
So how could you say, hey, he was in a Mexican environment, so he lost? So that means if we're prospering as, I'm saying we as Spanish people, if we prosper in an environment where it's preferably black people, then we the greatest of all time.
No, but I gotta say, no. She trying to get shit. She trying to run with that real quick.
It's a little different.
He dissed Taco Bell.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't saying
That's
here,
what
you ain't
made
dissing
boom.
the black. You ain't dissing the black community.
Yo, Taco Bell
wasn't
is like
that.
Taco Bell is like the Olive Garden of Italian.
I diss Popeyes.
Taco Bell's not Mexican food.
Okay,
That's
cool.
American Mexican
His
food.
Taco
Battle in New Orleans and diss Popeyes.
It was a Taco Bell Mexican border joke. It didn't work. It clearly didn't work. They was looking at each other like,
Like nigga.
all of
they was down with us.
This nigga talking about all of us.
It was like,
But I feel like, and this might be off topic, but I feel like Spanish people in battle rap and even in hip hop, y'all get away with a lot of shit.
No, we get
And
the short end of the stick.
Y'all get the short end of the stick,
Yeah.
but it ain't as bad as the white people in battle rap.
What? White people get the love from the white people, right?
Who's the majority?
Right. And so white people, I never feel like they have a disadvantage because whether they trash or not, they're like, good for a white boy.
And they corny sometimes.
And exactly, it's like, oh my God, I'm fucking white. I can say this and I'll be fucking right. And they be like, yo, this is great. This is great. He's great for a white guy, right?
Yo, I
but
used
if
to
you
like
Spanish
SoCon
and you
for that.
not
Oh, SoCon was there.
greater
Yeah,
than
he said last
everybody
week.
in the
Last
world,
week.
Still, I
you
like
get short end of the
SoCon.
stick.
He's like
But
corny
when you
and
think
he's
about
good.
Axel in Fight Club was fire, and he
Yeah.
was Spanish.
Right.
Okay.
Axel Leon, he was fire.
Right,
Fire.
but how many times, I never even seen the actual battle, but how many times did they say a Spanish joke? Probably 99%.
But no, because Fight Club was
Probably
different.
99%.
You didn't know who you was battling.
Oh, okay.
And unless you freestyle.
Okay.
Nems too, Nems
Okay,
Spanish.
but you get Spanish jokes, and it's like, it's fucked up. Because
But
it's
not
like,
everybody. Like I beat Nems and I ain't saying no Spanish
but
joke.
see, because you can rap, right?
Right.
But it's kind of like what we was talking about.
So everybody doing it can't rap.
Yo,
Okay, all right, cool.
I think it's a cheap shot.
You know, let's be real,
I
right?
think it's a cheap shot.
If whoever's battling you smart enough to know what they're gonna say.
Absolutely.
Right.
They're gonna.
100%.
So
Everybody
It's gonna
that
be
battled
Cortez.
gave jokes. Spanish jokes, Cortez
Cortez,
jokes. That's
right.
it. Round 1, 2, 3.
can't
It might
stop
be in that
that.
order.
But that's how Jin was killing people, because he knew they was gonna say
Chinese.
something about him being
Yes,
Chinese,
yes,
and he
yes.
always had a rebuttal
Correct.
And Phil Jones.
until it was too much. Until it was too much.
Until
It
Jones.
was too much.
I remember.
I was there.
That was a rough.
I left before the end of the third because I was like, nah, it's over. It's
He couldn't
over.
rebuttal none of that shit. It was just too much.
Fucking him
You
up.
look like one of them. That beat on the back of the car.
That's
It
fucked
was
up.
just too much.
Yeah.
So real quick, to answer that question, no battle rapper has a tarnished record.
I mean, everybody.
Sorry?
Hold on. Wait a second. It's gotta be
An
somebody.
untarnished record.
Nah, I
There's
was trying to
nobody.
think. 5,003, you know? That's why I said it, but you know.
No, Cassidy won every
Cassidy,
face-off.
son.
Wait a minute.
He won every. He never lost a face-off.
Cassidy don't lose
It's
face-offs.
not, son. It might be Cassidy.
Who has
No.
He has he never lost a face-off. You
No
can't. You
fucking
can't.
way.
it? When you mean tarnished, like they actually lost battles type shit, or any
What are you
nigga with
guys talking
undefeated
about?
records? When you mean tarnished, like what do you mean by tarnished?
Tarnish means like maybe you
I
took
mean,
an L,
like
right?
I said untarnished. So
I mean,
saying
untarnished,
like,
I mean.
like you, yeah, you
Body.
like you never really lost, and if the closest you probably lost was a debatable.
Okay.
Never really lost in the closest.
I would say goods
It
because
was, nah. It would be Mook.
Mook?
No, wait. Artie. Sorry.
I don't think Artie.
I think
smoked.
Artie smoked. Sorry.
I don't think Artie.
I believe Artie.
People have
Artie
Verb
smoked.
beating them.
But that's a debatable.
Yeah, that's debatable.
I heard a lot of
I
people
think
say
Artie
Verb is the
smoked
only
him.
that beat Mook.
Mook.
Yes.
A-Bird.
I heard that.
You tripping.
I don't remember the battle though.
Yeah, well, it's hard. It's hard to determine.
I hate that battle.
Yeah, I guess every
'Cause I
battle
had to watch the
rapper,
tape.
I think to be a battle rapper, you have to have gotten some type of fucked up
No,
or
if
something.
you're top tier, you've been through wars.
Yeah.
My thing, it used to be Geechee Gotti, but I see him. He just got smoked recently. He got smoked a few times actually.
But who?
You think Tay-Rock smoked him?
I think Tay-Rock definitely shot him.
Arsenal, I think.
Arsenal did go crazy
Arsenal
on
did
him.
go in on
He
it.
did
But
go
again, it's
crazy
a
on him.
volume. Like, they clicked up.
Nah,
clicked
that
up,
was
bro.
yeah,
clicked up.
but Arsenal was kind of going dumb on him too.
He was
He was
going.
going
he
crazy on
I
Gotti.
ain't gonna lie. He
You got your head down with your hands behind your back. That must be being locked up.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
yes.
that was
yes.
crazy.
That must have getting arrested.
Yes.
I was like, oh
Give it
god,
to
and he had his hand behind his head.
And that's
Come
just,
on,
but
that
that's
was
just
crazy.
recent with Geechee. Like, before,
Yeah, that was
I
good.
think he was on a
Right.
killing spree. You know what I'm saying? I respect
Him
that
and
shit.
Twerk, he
Yeah.
went crazy on Twerk in London.
Ooh.
Arsenal was a.
Who would that be? Untarnished record.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't believe I never thought about this. I never really like.
Right?
Nah, because everybody got touched at some point.
Surf?
No, hell no.
No, Surf
Hell
got
no.
touched, Surf got touched.
DNA dusted. I remember when
I seen Charlie
DNA
Clips
smoked
kill him.
Surf in an off-white t-shirt.
I seen Charlie Clips make him forget his
Off-white.
rhymes.
Not on purpose.
That's something I definitely have to like really think
So
about.
everybody got their ass whooped or
Not whooped.
everybody's
Not
got their
whooped,
ass
but
kicked.
At
If-
some point we see
At
him
top
like,
tier
oh.
level,
Goods has never got his ass kicked.
I would
but
say
he's lost.
Yes, but he's never got his ass
who's
kicked.
beating
Who did he
Sirius
lose?
Jones? Like
No, I ain't gonna front. Now,
John,
shout
I'm
out to
saying.
you, Misfit.
Who-
I ain't
who-
gonna lie. I
okay.
told you. I said
DNA,
I
I
seen
think
you
DNA
destroy everybody, but only official gave you like a good, a
Competition.
Right.
debatable. So
Right.
up until then, and which is recent, you know what I'm saying? You
Okay.
definitely been.
But yeah,
killing them.
there's nobody.
I'm not gonna lie, I
There's
feel
nobody
like-
that has like a
Appreciate that.
untarnished, clean.
And you've been
I
doing this
won
too
all
long
my
to
battles.
really put you in that debate. 'Cause
Right.
You've been.
Yeah,
but
I've
you
been-
got
Boss,
a
Matt been in the
more-
all.
a
It's
better,
cool.
good, more W's.
When you
so.
lose, I
Definitely.
feel like you didn't have to lose. If you was taking the battle serious, you would have won.
That's a fact. But you know what?
That's New York more than anything.
You know what? For me, I say I got a very interesting life, bro. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I was just in a position where this was not the most important thing going on. You know what I mean? I showed up on that day and I said, hey, I'm gonna die and get the rest of this money.
No, real shit.
what I'm saying?
No,
Yo,
real shit.
yo,
I
that
think
Calico battle was the
you
worst. I
got it
hated
or
that.
you
Yeah, I hated that battle too.
But I was,
I hate that.
You couldn't have hated it more than me,
My
bro.
nigga.
Trust me. Trust
I
me.
was so disappointed.
I would love to do the rematch.
I'm a fan.
That shit was depressing.
every time.
I think a rematch is in order.
Nigga.
I think a rematch is in order. Let's set that up. Let's set that up.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. I
Nah.
ain't gonna hold you. I think you're gonna win.
I do.
I mean, right now,
you gonna
maybe
win.
not.
Yo, you rematching Vito or like?
I don't care.
Okay, what?
Yeah, okay.
I seen Calico last battle. I didn't really like
Him
it.
and Twerk?
Right. Like I don't.
Yeah,
really-
Twerk kind of. I think Twerk edged that one. To me.
Right. Me too. I believe.
I don't think it was an edge.
Cal had the best bar of battle.
What you think?
So
Debatable?
what was it?
What?
Yeah,
It,
you nice, but
I ain't lied yet.
Man, go sleep with that shit. That shit was not the best part of the
Coming
night.
from,
Get the fuck out of
coming
here.
from the nigga who always talk about, coming from the nigga who always talk
Real
about.
shit.
Nigga, you can't do that against my man, son. You can't do that
Yo, the nigga said,
against
yeah,
my
you
man,
nice.
son.
Yeah, you nice, but I ain't lying.
Nobody
You know what?
cares.
I fuck with
Nobody
that.
cares.
That's
you
not,
know
those
what?
don't hit no more?
Nobody
I
gives a
like
fuck.
that, but
It was the best
no,
bar.
it didn't work.
That ball.
It didn't work.
It
My
was
nigga,
great.
he could have said some more real ill shit.
It was
It
great.
stopped the crowd. It stopped the whole fucking shit.
Cool.
Nah.
What do you mean cool?
It
But
was
that's after a round when Twerk is stopping niggas every 4 bars.
Nah, man.
No,
So
bro.
name a twerk bar.
I'm sorry,
Name a
Cal.
twerk- name a
Cal,
twerk- name
you
a
could have
twerk-
wrote some better shit,
Name a twerk
nigga.
bar that he said that you can remember from that night. Anybody.
Yo, even
Something wrong under the hood. That shit was fire. I was like,
Yo, Twerk is different, man. Everybody
he
is
is.
kind of like influenced by him.
Yeah.
We even seen Official acting like Twerk. They're influenced by this
I'm
man.
not gonna lie,
facts.
he revolutionized the shit with the spirit
They're
hands,
influenced
the
by this man, so
jumping.
you gotta give him his respect.
I ain't gonna lie, they even saying, shout out to my boy K-Sean, but they saying like his voice is kind of getting like more. I heard that.
Absolutely.
And I heard-
Absolutely.
But, and you know, and I think K-Sean is nice in his regular voice. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
me too.
We all
But-
think that.
I would say this. I
but
think
you
something
know,
people didn't realize, right?
I think is battle rap becoming like the industry
It's theater.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Theater. It's
Absolutely.
where everybody can do the same shit.
Yeah. And you can't
It's
even.
like, yo, this is the new wave.
can't
we
even
gonna
check a
do
nigga
this
for taking your
now.
shit.
Nigga, my next battle, I'm.
Bruh.
and the fans might get
I
hyped.
can't do that.
I feel
Sorry,
like-
I can't do it.
No, you can respect the
Yo,
MC that
I think you
doesn't
said
do
something
it.
to a nigga like niggas started dancing and shit. Like I think if you wouldn't have said that, niggas would have been crazy. Like niggas.
No,
Like,
JC
he pop
said, yo,
locked.
if
He
JC
pop locked against
dance
her.
and rap,
He did that against Suge.
right, and it got reaction.
Oh, they went crazy.
Yo.
Of course.
Because they keep talking about him
Keep
dancing.
doing that shit, my nigga.
But
Keep
look,
doing that
more
shit.
than this, right?
The
What I
spirit
would
hand.
say is this. I think Twerk brung a new method, not just brung, but maybe emphasized, I would say. Because other rappers have done it, but he emphasizes on idioms, right?
Yeah.
We
that's what
do,
they Yeah.
people were so used to synonyms and similes and
Metaphors
things
and
like
things,
that,
yeah.
metaphors. But what he does is idioms, sayings,
Yeah.
things
Right.
that people say. And I think that's what K-Sean kind of took from him.
Right.
Right?
K-Sean is-
Yes, like,
It's like
you know what I
it's
mean?
like a
No,
quicker way to
but
punch him.
but
Yeah.
It's like quicker way to punch.
Not saying it hasn't
not
been done
not just
before,
that, not just that,
but
but
he's took
but
it
the voice.
and only done
All
it.
that's all he do.
Right?
So it's like
he
a bunch of
does,
punches.
yes.
Like,
So
huh?
it's like mad clips, ass tits, bad tits. You ain't never seen a bad
Yeah,
Like
some-
the way you do it, I
Right.
feel like
Cause I know he
People
seen,
do that now.
He's seen a reaction that
yes.
style get. He like
Why
I
not?
could do this. Like
All
and
day.
I get it. People y'all, it's like steel sharpens steel. Like you know,
Right.
I'm quite sure y'all probably took something from somebody, like but not like a bar or a style, but y'all took it like a way they do something and be like, you know what? Let me do it my way. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's
Whether-
effective and what's not effective, right?
Yeah,
so,
like,
I mean,
you battle somebody, you take something.
yeah, hell yeah.
Every single battle, if a person like does something in that battle, you're like, this shit work. Okay, all right, cool. You pick something up from that. You know what I mean?
I know after I do something, I definitely pick up. I know after I do something and it's effective, I'm like, oh, okay. We do this maybe like 3 times next time instead of once. Right. You know what I mean? Like I know sometimes I try things for the first time and it's like, does this work? Like when I was you never did. Nah, you been. And niggas love that shit. So it's like, all right, cool. So cool, you never did. You know what I mean? They want to see your personality in it too.
Yeah, I think the rebuttal game is the new shit right now. Like I said,
Yeah.
that's it's
I don't think
getting.
it's new.
you could get-
It's never was doing it.
But I think it's getting more popular.
Yeah.
Like
get
we
quick
just
crowd
discussed
reaction.
the touching. Like people touching more. The rebuttal game is getting like I see everybody starting their bars off with a rebuttal from the last
Yep.
person round.
Right.
And then they go to their round.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But
And it's going-
I
like
think
a
I
dressing
think
room
the key
shit.
point to
People
it
was
is
doing
only
it, though.
rebuttal shit that's personal. someone hits on a personal, you rebuttal that.
Yeah.
You gotta rebuttal it if it was like a crowd reaction that you might not be able to come back from
Yeah.
in your regular rants.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna front. Hollow used to be really good at that. Yeah. Like, I think the best rebuttal I could think of is you said you gonna get the same beating Jesus got? Nigga, I'm the God MC, I'm Jesus.
Jesus pops, nigga, yeah.
That was the best
Right.
rebuttal I've ever could think of in all time because it's like, nobody expected that shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's different.
And that was the most effective shit Bird
Best
said.
though, my nigga.
I mean, the body shit was crazy.
Look, there's a lot of
You got nigga shit coming out of your mouth.
Look, there's a lot of
Body show
great.
is very wild.
There's a lot of great rebuttals.
That was like 5 minutes crowd reaction.
But you gotta
That's
think.
a
You gotta think
long
of
time,
where we
son.
came from, and at that moment when it was done.
Yeah, at that time I was like,
yes, exactly.
Fire.
At that time,
Yeah, yeah.
that was like.
Nah, that's crazy.
Stretch marks. With Shorty with
nah. I've heard better.
You don't get
I wouldn't
stretch
say
marks
that.
from bullet wounds, B.
I've heard that though. Yeah, you don't.
Shout to Clips, bro. Yo, you don't get stretch marks.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
yeah, he got
Maybe
away
Factz
with
said it
that
didn't
one.
make sense.
He got away with that one.
People
Okay.
feel like,
What?
I like your Clips,
the way it hit in the building was crazy.
yeah, but you know,
I hear you.
when it's real, you gotta run. He had the stretch marks, it's fire, but you don't get stretch marks. from
So, I
bullet
mean,
wounds,
I was gonna say, what do you guys do it for? For the crowd reaction or for the cameras? Because some people like, I don't give a fuck about cameras. I want to win in the building. Fuck all that other shit.
Yeah, but this
And then
Not
some people be
rebuttals?
like, yo, no, I'm just saying, period.
Rebuttals is to take the energy back. For me, it's like if you got all this momentum, if you got all this energy
Yeah.
from that ball, my rebuttal's gonna take that and get me in my bag.
Especially if you shake the room,
Yeah, what?
you up.
Yeah, cause I feel like when Jazz the Rapper, they did that fake tagging shit. I said, all right, cool, I'm gonna smoke this bitch's head now. Just cause y'all did that fake tagging shit,
I'ma
now I'm
rebuttal
gonna
some
kill this
shit,
little
yeah.
bitch. Yeah, and then when I killed that was the
The
biggest
crowd went crazy.
reaction in the whole
Yeah.
battle.
Because you gave us something authentic right then and there.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
Brooklyn.
You do, like you wildin'.
Yeah,
You could get touched.
She was like, thanks.
Right. After I walked away.
That's what I had.
See, when I walked away, it was space, then it was reaction. Misfit don't play.
Yo,
I don't fuck with these bitches.
yo.
Oh, my hands is on Paul.
Yo,
They got
Next.
all that. I'm like, yo, Fit, you ruthless. I say this all the time. Fit is
always.
ruthless.
As far as music, well, you know, what are some of the things you're working on right now?
Let's get it.
Well, I just been chilling. Like I said, I've been enjoying being regular. See, in my era, I sound old and shit when I say my era. But like when we was doing it, shit was more dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I come from where, you know, when Stacks was got killed,
Yeah.
Mozzie get killed, see, you know, Max B get arrested. You know what I mean? We would do shows, we see niggas get done dirty. I see a lot of people that you know, something bad happened to them. I don't want to put it out there. I'm too cordial for that.
Right.
But it became like, I don't know. In my era, it just wasn't as fun no more. When, you know, it was just more like, I was more famous than the money I had.
Right.
And that was real. Like, never like imagine. My fame was of a nigga that had a penthouse somewhere that was rich. But my money ain't reflect
The
that.
fame, they match the money.
Yeah. So
Right.
it kind of, you know, it was kind of scary in a couple incidences. So at the end of the day, I ain't really like want to rap after a while. I like being regular. So I just stopped. So when it come to rapping, I just used to come back at it like a nigga that, like an NBA player on the ball court, like check up. And after that, you know, I'm going home.
Oh, right. And that's that.
Yeah,
That's
but I
that.
still do features and shit. Niggas always request my shit. Do a few shows every year.
And that's a beautiful thing that people, there's a lot of artists that like, that's the beauty of being from a certain era. Certain artists, they'll hear a beat or they'll have like a sound and they'll be like, this would be perfect for specifically 40 Cal or specifically, you know what I mean? Like even Dipset had his own sound.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? There's certain beats that I hear to this day when people sending me
It's a
beats, I'll
Dipset
be like,
beat.
this is a Dipset beat.
The hitmakers
I
had a
used
lot
to
to do
hate
with
that though a little bit.
Why?
It's like being typecasted. Like if you imagine being an actor and they always pick you for the roles where you you are a fiend or something.
But it's not a fiend though.
But it's not like, nah, I'm not.
It's like, okay, you
that's
think
a bad exaggeration, but
It's
I'm
like
just
a
saying, like,
gangster
I'm
role.
like, yo,
I gotta be a thug every time.
Yeah.
plays pretty much the
like
same
I said,
person
I do
almost every
all
movie.
features all the time.
Right.
And you can, on my email, niggas is like, yo, I got a beat for us. And I already know it's gonna be some joy with a nigga singing.
Right.
Yo, I'm telling you, this shit, you can body this. And I get it. You
Yeah.
know, the cliche Dipset.
Yeah.
After a while, it's like, yo, come on, man, test me, nigga. Like,
Send me something
yeah,
different.
Yeah, you know what I'm
right?
saying? I could like, I'll sing, nigga. Fuck
But
nah,
see, I salute that though. I'm not gonna front.
Yeah, I like that
people
too.
having a sound.
But I just know nobody's.
salute that.
There's not too many people that's gonna send me a trap beat for a feature.
Right,
They gonna send me
probably-
some hard,
Brooklyn
math,
shit.
kill somebody moms on this. And I'll be like, all right. And from being on tour with Mickey know like a lot of my shit is like
It's hard shit.
is
I-
different.
Like maybe towards the end of the tour, me and my wife sat Mav down and was like, listen, Mav, I want you to do the records that are more personal to you so that people could feel you.
Right, because Mickey was coming out and then and they was doing their thing, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I was just speaking from the heart and I was coming out like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck who you is, nigga. Fuck you. Yeah. Shut your face.
Mav was so
Bullets. All over, you know what I mean?
And you know, my thing is,
It started when we went to that karaoke.
yeah.
After the show.
We went to karaoke after the show, like, and he saw my wife do the poetry shit.
Right, and then he did a song to his wife.
Right,
And I was like, yo, I got a song about my baby moms.
And when I
And I
heard
did
that,
it.
I was like, oh man, you on that type of time? And then the next show, we did Cleveland, then we did DC. When we
Right.
did both those shows, you saw it was a change in how they reacted to
Yeah.
it. They was all over you. Because when we did Philly,
Right.
we did Philly, this nigga mad.
Die,
Yo, this nigga
motherfucker. Shoot him in the mouth.
Wait, because I got a different fan base. Like,
Right.
so like, Mav, he told his whole story on stage. He told his story from punching Dose, then
Everything.
Jones and Diz.
Damn.
He went through it, and then it was like,
But I had records around it.
right,
Like,
he did.
Yeah.
And I
Off the
respected
pod
it.
juice?
this record is called No Fucks Given. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then he did this shit with him and Core. You did this shit with him and Core. I knocked out with the drop of the niggas.
Yeah.
And then Millie Rock. Then he stopped for people to say Millie rocking them niggas, and niggas was just like.
Nah, there was like 2 or 3 people that said this shit.
Right, but I feel like once you started doing records that people could know who you were,
Yeah.
the shit, it was different. And then even when you went to
It
sell
was
your
that-
merch, it was like, oh.
The last show was the best show for me.
Right, and they just.
And I just did nothing but personal songs.
Right.
Son.
So you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is crazy though. Like I feel
So
like
if you're on tour with Mickey Factz, make sure you got some clean personal shit. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
be up there with the-
Some friend bases don't want
Shot him in the back of the head. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna
it's
work.
love. It's love. We not worried about the security. We not worried about nothing.
Facts is bad love. Yeah.
You just gotta know the audience that you're in front of.
Right. Right.
It's a lot of shit
And
I've
I didn't
experienced.
realize that. I was like, yo, Mickey,
Yeah,
this nigga used to
I've
be renegade.
I've experienced a
It's
lot of
funny.
that shit.
It's
You know what I
funny
mean?
you say that because we like when I was first doing this shit, it wasn't that many battlers, and I came in the game with Dipset with the battle bars. So like
Right.
I'd be in the beginning of the show doing my battles, my bars, just spitting bars like how
Yeah.
how us rappers do, and a few people be like, they rocking, and then Jewels come on, it's like, let me get it. They going crazy to this shit,
Right.
and I'm like. He ain't saying nothing. That shit make you want to switch your shit.
Yeah. You know what's coming.
But I just that was specifically for him. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
but it's like what you say, you gotta know your
gotta know
audience.
your audience.
Facts.
They,
For sure.
they wanted to hear
Facts.
that. They called that shit dictionary rap when I was
Real
kicking
shit.
it. I don't want to hear
Yo.
your
Dictionary
Yo.
rap because it was, but the
Because
structure.
you gotta know rap to know what you're saying.
man.
I used to do this showcase at the Pyramid every fucking week, right?
Tuesday.
Shout out to the Pyramid Tuesdays, right?
Oh,
Shout out to
that
Mental
was
Supreme.
on Mental Supreme's night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we used to do, you know what I mean, every week performances or whatever. And then they used to do competitions, like whatever. You do the showcase.
$1,000 Tuesday.
Yeah, $1,000 Tuesday.
I won that before.
You win $1,000 every time you win a
I
shit.
beat Billy.
Right? So me, Cortez, Billy the Kid, we used to be on there with our murder ass shit hard. Like, murder ass, fuck niggas, we gon' fuck
50 Spanish niggas
Yo,
in the building, son. The week that I won, I was nervous. I ain't know none of these niggas.
Cause we
It was
wasn't
like
there
50
when
Spanish
he won.
niggas.
I don't know.
When Billy was there. Billy did, if you a man, then man up. The building was shaking when he was doing that shit. I was like, oh shit. I did my shit. Judge was just like, nah, we fucking with you. I was like, all right, niggas gave me my bread. I went through the crowd like this.
Look. Every time I was there.
Now, them niggas is tight.
Either Billy won, cause Billy, his voice, his voice alone,
it's gold.
People fuck with it. It was
Right.
gold. Right. And then he had that song, if you a man, then man up. If you were, then stand up. And then that shit was ridiculous. The only person that used to come close to us was this nigga named Phenom, right? Mind you, he performed the same song every week, and he used to be about like a girl like in the street, stranded, and about like she was a crackhead and her daughter, and she couldn't feed her kids. Like some fucking Brenda had a baby.
Baby shit, yeah.
Right? So me and my niggas like, nobody wanna hear fucking Brenda had a baby shit.
Right.
We wanna hear somebody slap the shit out you, bunnies playing and bow, bow, bow. Nobody wanna hear this shit. So when he used to win, I used to be like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Nobody wanna hear that shit. But we didn't know that at the time, the audience in the building wanted to cry. They want to cry.
Off the song, the record.
Damn, Brenda, we understand.
Yeah,
Like, my
they
mom
was
is a
following the
crackhead. My aunt is a crackhead. I understand.
Right.
So now I'm like, we gotta cater to the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So like.
See, I had a crackhead mom story.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
I was like, is that how you want it?
I'm good.
But at the moment, that's what they wanted to hear, son. So I was just like amazed by that. And then, me and my team, we regrouped and we like, yo, real shit. Certain events is for the rah-rah shit, and certain events it's just not.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of when we started to learn, hey, it's an audience for every kind of song, and we kind of gotta play all fields. Right. And then we did the next show, I never forget it. It was called Faces in the Crowd. I think it was with Jay.
Yeah, I won that too.
Jay Hatch.
I won that too.
We did that, and then Billy won first place, and I won second place.
Dope.
So we fucking shut that shit down.
How much
We
you get for
analyzed the
second place?
crowd. Huh?
How much you get for second place?
I don't remember, but I know I was just as happy because my friend, my partner won first place.
Right.
So I
You
lost
get a
to my
meeting with
team.
an A&R.
Yeah.
When I won, I was like, so who I'm meeting with? I met this nigga already. Okay,
Yeah,
this is it?
was
All right,
bullshit.
cool.
Yeah, that shit
All
was
right,
bullshit.
right?
That shit was bullshit. That shit was bullshit.
But I gotta say, this battle rap thing, from the era of Fight Club to what it is now, it's amazing. When you sit down and you analyze the lyrical structure of everything that we're saying, you know what I mean? From your battle with DNA,
right,
to my bars, your bars back in the Fight Club, because there are people using your shit now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's just crazy. Yeah.
It might not be the biggest fan base in the world, but I feel blessed to just be able to understand this code that we put together. Because it stretches your imagination to some place where it wasn't before. You know what I mean? And in that same aspect, you can stretch your imagination to ideas for life and business, all types of stuff. But we need that feeling when you hear a bar, you go, ooh, crazy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
This was our dream back then with when Fight Club, because I already seen a vision. A vision was for like artists such as like y'all, y'all don't have to be regular rappers. Right. You could make a good salary just battling.
We don't need a club record.
Don't need a club record, or you just need to battle. So
or the chick.
I see that. I see that happen in the future.
It's happening now.
It's already done.
Shout out to Griselda.
But I'm talking about the money wise, like money getting crazier to the point that you ain't gonna want to just sign what? You know, I'm just gonna
these
rap.
rappers get 40K, 50K, 80K. They getting paid.
Shout out to the fans.
Yeah, man.
Y'all make all this possible. So what I'm gonna say now is subscribe.
And donate.
Yes.
Yeah, donate to Cash App, #Hoffa Gang. #Hoffa Gang. The shit does cost money.
Yeah, and everything.
Mav, I just wanted to say, because something with what you were saying about how, like, your fame superseded, like, the money you was getting. I feel like that's what kind of was going on in battle rap. A lot of niggas are way more famous.
Yeah, and I feel like when you see
as-
battle rappers showing up and fucking up, it's because of the reflection of that in their mind.
Yeah.
They're like,
Because
this ain't enough.
To rap,
you know what I mean?
3
It's not
rounds,
enough.
9 minutes, and
I
you
think
can't
niggas
ever
need
say it again?
I think
Right.
niggas need a union. I think like somebody need to form like
That's
a
a
union,
fact.
cause I see a lot of niggas, they just taking $1,000 battles, $2,000 battles, and they selling them the dream of, yo, I'm telling you, after this, it's gonna be crazy. I'm telling you, all of the other leagues is,
Right.
I get it. But from a business standpoint, you wanna get nigga for $500, and you selling them the dream of getting friends and more followers and whatever, following.
A bigger battle, a bigger
You know what I'm
name.
saying?
But
That
I
shit
think
is-
I
that
think
shit's
even in those
unacceptable.
situations, there's a way to turn that into money.
Yes.
Even if the league is not giving it to you, you can turn that following, growing that fan base into money. I just don't think everybody knows how.
But look, the only problem with that is it's a double-edged sword. See, people like Mook and Lux, we probably won't see these guys that often because they asking for a big purse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And people like y'all should start be getting more, but you can't get a certain amount because it gotta make sense. And then if you were somebody like Smack, you're gonna be like, damn, why pay you 20, him 20, him 30, him 40, when I can get this nigga for 1,500 and this nigga for 2,500, this nigga for 5,000, and they might not do as good as them, but I'm gonna make money.
But here's the reason why. Because the culture wants it. There's certain battles
Sell
that
tickets
the
more than
culture
others.
wants. Whether Smack, Beasley, King of the Dot, Organic, RBE, whether they recognize it or not, somebody is gonna pick up on that battle and be like, the culture wants Tay-Rock versus T-Rex.
Rex, yeah.
It's happening
Culture
on
one in Philly.
Philly Battle
Shout out to
Academy.
Stiz.
Yeah.
This is something that should have been on URL.
Absolutely.
This is something that could have been on RBE.
Yep.
King of the Dot would have picked it up. It would have
Anybody.
expanded it. But it's happening
It's a big
on
battle.
Philly Battle Account. They picked up the phones and said, this need to happen. And they put the money.
And you don't
dig
expect
what
it
I'm
because
saying?
all the negative tension, you don't expect them niggas to be battling no time soon.
But if you
Right.
offer
They
the
battling
right
the
amount
height
of
of their
money,
tension.
Tied of their tension in
Yeah.
Philly.
In Philly, like,
In
so it's
Philly.
like,
It's crazy.
you know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
We got to sign this out. King,
Yo,
king,
love, listen
king.
over that game. Love is love, man. Appreciate the love.
My man Mickey Factz got a wait. You got a project out too.
Yeah, man, I got some joints. Got some joints out. The EP is coming. King shit, King fit.
Right.
Got some singles out. Got 2 videos about to drop. My GOAT freestyle and my old bag video is gonna be fire.
Hey.
You know, shout out to Snubs, man. Everything is lit right now.
Yo, man, MickeyFactz.com. Go pick up some merchandise. Enigma is out right now.
Enigma.
MickeyFactz.com, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking Swave 7 on tour, so if you guys see that, you know what I'm saying? Don't ever call me a fucking culture vulture, B. I take battle niggas on the road
Word.
and show them love.
Shout out to Swave. Y'all gonna be at
So
the North
Mickey
Bar.
Factz don't take me on
In a
tour.
couple of days, yeah.
Me and Mickey
facts,
Factz gonna be
facts,
fighting.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Also, before I go, anytime you see me on this show, I'm gonna be bringing back all the legends, B. That's my role on the show.
Fire.
B. I'm bringing niggas back. You see, I got my man 40 Cal back.
Right.
Next week we got a big surprise, and the following week, if I come back, you know what I'm saying. Whenever you see me on this show,
It's okay. You know, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it too. I'll
okay,
take
cool. You
care
know
of
what I'm
it.
saying? Like I'm gonna be bringing back the people that I came up in, that was my peers, the people that we all looked up to. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
I'm just extremely grateful that 40 came through. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
facts
Just
in
to
life.
talk
Facts.
about what he's been up to, because that, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times people get forgotten. You know what I'm saying? And I want to make sure that people like him, you know what I'm saying, get that proper respect and love.
That's a
you know what I'm
fact.
saying, from people like
That's
us.
it.
who are
I'll clap
still,
that
you know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Yes. Dollars.
You already know, Snow's guy. Shout out to that Y3 and all that. I see you doing your
Yeah,
thing.
you know, your shot the
You know what I'm
rock.
saying?
Money out here.
Keep it.
But you already know, Nas guy, hip hop is real, man. Just continue to cover the culture and, you know, try to work with, you know, everybody out here. Salute the math for giving me a position to sit with legends. You know what I'm saying? And build. So
Where that?
you already know, man.
We here.
Hoffa expert opinion, man.
Balenciaga with the word at.
Word. 40 Cal, you already know.
Nah, I got some
Upstage
joints.
is
I
in
got a
stores.
little
Might do a part 2. Check me out on It's 40 Cal on Instagram, and I'm just happy to be here. I always I think Math, he don't know you my top 5 of rapping.
My man, appreciate it.
Motherfucking Misfit, you like my definitely top 3 in females battling.
Man.
So just I think still sharp and still. So just to talk with y'all, you know what I'm saying, was good, really good for me. So I appreciate that. And shout out Mickey Factz for having me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mickey.
Schmicky.
Woo!
Shout out to my man Jay Time, Tiger behind the space.
Harlem Cuts.
We got Liz in the building this week.
Shout outs to Liz.
But we got Liz.
Harlem Cuts.
Come through. Mention anybody that was on the show. Get $5 off a cut. We out.
Yo,
Go ahead.
I kick the fucking door off. Take the hinges with the door panel and the wall off. Body's getting hauled off. Lips getting torn off. Leg him with the sword off. He looking like a walking dead zombie trying to crawl off.